Um, Hello, everyone. We are Vesta Umbra, and intros are challenging. So we're going to get right into the recap. So, last session, we began our campaign in the city of Throtwin as 5 intrepid young fellows down on their luck in some ways, some more than others, made their way to the Peacekeeper Corps, accepting a job that they had all applied for to become freelancers for the Peacekeepers. The welcome ceremony, we'll call it, was brisk, short, and to the point. And you guys found yourself getting your job details from Sergeant Caro extremely quickly and sent out, go investigate. You guys were sent to Petal Run Way to investigate a series of break-ins and vandalisms and burglaries that had occurred on the street. Getting there, you met with a peacekeeper, Skyler, who briefly briefed you on the situation before immediately leaving, and you guys were on your own. You began to investigate, and you found that all 3 of the shops that had been broken into so far were broken into by a similar way via a shovel or a large tool being used to force open the back door, at which point all the roses and money inside the shop were stolen and many other things were vandalized. The perpetrator appeared to know always when the denizens of the shop, as well as any nearby neighbors, wouldn't be home for the night, and would use that time to make their attack. You guys came upon a couple of names, the most important one being Renshaw the Druid appeared to be a contact for a lot of the broken into shops. The Druid contact for where they'd go to buy or pick flowers from that they would then go and sell. You also accepted some side quests, so you spoke with you spoke with Avanos and Wybin the Grocers, who asked you to go take out some nearby ne'er-do-wells who were hanging out in an alley. You spoke with Darren, the lamplighter, who asked you to go check out the oil shop down the way and see why the oil prices had gone up so much and lower them if need be. And most recently, you guys came upon a group of sludge runners who were having trouble with some kobolds down in the sewer. And some, more willingly than others, agreed to go down there and for a fair amount of gold, clear out the kobolds and make sure that the sludge runners can do their job. That is where we left off, as all of you descend down into the sewers beneath Petal Run Way. Check the top left.
Very cool.
It is dark down here. As you get down here, you hear the dripping of water, stagnant, some moving slowly against stone. You hear the water droplets echo off of the enclosed stone walls. Looking up above, you see the 1 pinprick of light and the 3 sludge runners who are bereft of their gear at this point because they gave it all to you, looking down. Be careful down there, as you all get down the ladder. And in the distance, it doesn't take much of a perception check in order to hear it. You guys hear scratching sounds, sniveling, and like squeaking coming from deeper within the sewers.
Oh. I have something I would like to do.
Yes, Lysander.
Persephone has dark vision of 60 feet.
What a loser.
And I can see through her eyes if we stand here.
Wait, how does a spider have dark vision?
Spider's dark vision 60 feet.
Why does it? That doesn't make sense.
I don't know, dog. Does it have to
God
make sense?
coming in?
This is fantasy land.
Yes, it
This is
does have to
fantasy
make
land,
sense.
Corey. Fantasy land.
I paid for dynamic lighting. It does have to make sense, Quinn.
I will say, some spiders can see exceptionally well in the dark, and that is when they do most of their.
Well, that defeats the purpose then. No, she's got
Yeah, but
tremor
is
sense.
Persephone one of those types
Yeah,
of spiders?
She's
as
got
well?
tremor sense. She doesn't have dark vision. She's got
Okay.
tremor
I
sense.
mean,
Here's
it really
the
comes
thing. If you
into the
want to set it
question.
so that only I can see, I can still scout, which makes sense. You
No,
should
no,
be
that's
able
what
to
I would do, but I want you guys to use lights
And my question too,
because
Why
I paid for
would-
the lighting.
Persephone glows, right?
Corey,
Why
you're
would a
crippled
glowing
again.
spider have dark vision?
My entire build was built around Persephone's dark vision.
My legs. I can't move.
What was that, Nick?
Okay.
Persephone glows, right? Why would a glowing spider have dark vision?
Yeah, why would a glowing spider have dark vision?
Why
She's
did
spirit.
you give him more ammo?
I
Why did you just feel
I
for
got
his
What was
fire?
the point of that?
She's only got. She can have 20. She can have 20. She can have 30 feet of tremor sense instead.
Okay, that works. Because I assume she'll still be able to figure out the layout.
Yeah, she can figure out the layout, but you can't see everything. That way, you have to use a torch,
Okay.
like a
Do that.
plebeian.
Speaking of torches,
Yes. Alright, well, I'll send her out to start scouting.
Okay.
Just look through the area. And
I'll
Okay,
use
where's-
such near.
she's stealthy. Because we're flavoring it like this.
There she is.
Exoskeleton will match the color. Oh, so it doesn't change her. But that way she's not a giant white spider that
Do-
is.
Do I have a way to give her tremor sense?
Almost certainly not with dynamic lighting. Roll 20.
No.
Again, you can give her night vision in the Starfield to do that.
Yeah, I can give her night vision, but I can't like hide creatures from that.
Really, despite being so far away from each other, I love that we can have our own little side conversation.
Yeah, absolutely. That was really fun.
Okay, so
Yeah, I don't know what. Maybe you just
So-
describe the layout to me in detail, and then
yeah, so Persephone will go forward and scout a little bit, and Persephone will learn that you guys are in a tunnel that isn't very long or deep. You guys are basically at this little junction. So the tunnels are built like stair-stepping with each other. So like here's one, and then here's another one, and these descend downward in like a funnel toward the center of the city. You guys are in one of these stair-step tunnels. So you can only go forward so far before you hit an area that rises and you can't go any further. And you guys descended right at the area where it falls down. So you're in like this kind of hallway.
Are we in the splash zone?
Not quite yet, but you will. There are plenty of
my
splash
gosh.
zones in the area.
Oh no!
This area,
I
this.
will not be happy if I get hit by anything disgusting today.
All right. What's your armor class?
Oh, can I use a charge of my dungeoneering kit to give 10 torches?
Yeah. So,
Oh.
what Persephone will also notice, I need Persephone to make for me a stealth check.
okay. So probably should
also-
have added.
And
her-
do you take a torch out? Do you take a torch out, Nick?
Well, yes, I take a torch out. I get 10 torches from that single charge, right?
Yeah.
I would like to give the torch to Sable. Because Calx promised Sable that he would carry her.
Yes, she's standing
So-
expectantly, by the way, like with one knee up. She's like waiting for you to pick her up.
Yeah.
She's just like
How do we want to do it?
waiting.
Do we want to do feedback? Calx will be like, are we thinking you want me to like carry you or put you on my shoulder? Like,
She nods
Yeah.
vigorously. She's holding her breath, so she nods vigorously and like motions like this, like to carry me like this.
like Princess Carrie?
She gives you a thumbs up.
You're
All
gonna
right.
have to breathe eventually.
I hold up 10 fingers and just like flick my hair a little bit behind my shoulder.
She actually roll me a medicine check, Skyler.
Okay.
Oh,
but-
okay.
Okay.
Hands.
Oh
Let's go!
Game!
Looking at her as she does that, and she kind of just like flicks her hair, she looks totally fine. Like, she started holding her breath the moment you guys came down the ladder. It's been like at least 30 seconds to a minute. Normal people are struggling at this point. Sable looks totally fine. So you'd reckon that she's actually very, very good at holding her breath. And will be okay for some time at least. Is that Persephone's stealth?
That's a Persephone stealth.
Okay, Persephone
Wow.
gets spotted immediately and
Oh
eaten
my
by a
goodness.
bigger
We're
spot.
going to die this session, by the way.
So,
We're using up all the
Persephone-
luck.
This area actually is not just the little stair step tunnel. It connects to a cistern nearby, where that is where the deep splash zone is. And from there, you actually maybe hear, as Persephone gets closer, a little bit more of like rushing water instead of stagnant dripping. Through that little tunnel, which is down. Where's my pointer? Where's my pointer? Where's my pointer? Where's my pointer? Where is it? There it is. Down this way, through that tunnel. Through that tunnel is where all the squeaking and scratching is coming from.
And scratching.
Squeaking and scratching.
Okay.
Okay, so I will. What this looks like, by the way, is Lysander will Persephone go, and then I'll probably close. Just put his hand on the stone.
Hang on,
And, like,
Quinn, I think you're
focus.
cutting out a little bit.
No.
Oh, he's good for me.
He's good. He's good for me too.
Is he? Oh, he was
Looks
cutting
like
out for me.
Corey's just projecting.
Looks like I'm
Corey.
just projecting.
Looks like you might be cutting out. Okay, so
Am I
Droopy,
cutting out?
he'll-
No.
No.
No, you're
Okay.
not. But maybe you're having an issue. Anyway,
Okay, well, you sound
put-
fine now, so.
okay. He puts his hand down, and he just starts like twitching his head, like he's focusing on something or like sensing something, and it's strange. And then he will describe and portray the information that Corey said. And so it would seem that we need to like continue to go to our right?
Well, your characters left as they're walking, but
yes, yeah.
our to the east.
It seems
Okay,
like this the sound is coming that way.
Okay, for this, Corey, because we'll need to figure out. Sorry to take the game away from this disgusting sewer, but we need to figure out the logistics of how the fuck Calx is going to carry Sable. So-
You can't carry her in the torch.
I can hold the torch though. I can hold the torch.
Calx
She's holding
passes
the torch.
to Sable. Sable is holding the torch. Calx, I want him to have the shield in his right hand and also hold Sable in the princess carry using the same arm.
And
So
press
he
it
already has the
What?
shield.
Okay.
like this, like
With,
one-handed. That's
No.
crazy.
He uses two hands
Oh,
with
okay.
you, but he has the shield equipped underneath.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, I'll allow it.
That's so cheeky.
Allow it.
You've never seen
Like-
a woman carrying groceries before. Completely
True
different.
that. True that.
Taking it on time with shields and swords.
No, I've never seen someone carrying groceries with a giant shield.
Yeah.
So,
It has
Oh,
the
yeah,
added
clearly gone to
benefit-
Trader Joe's.
it has the added
So,
benefit
yeah,
of
Calx is
protecting.
carrying Sable. Sable has a torch and is not breathing.
The benefit of this system is that it added protection for Sable against splash zones by using the shield.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but we'll see. Because if you
Woo!
walk in the muck, she's
Ow.
probably gonna get splashed.
I by the way, I did not put on the suit. I told you that, right?
No, there's only
Yeah.
3, and they were put on by Sable, Skyler, and Lyra.
There were only
Yeah.
3? Oh,
No,
shit.
there's only 3. There were 3 sludge runners.
Oh
There were
shit!
only
indeed.
three.
So,
Oh my god. Calx is
Lysander's
gonna
not
have a
really bothered,
nightmare
though.
getting this armor.
so anyway, I think
do you,
we should go
Calx,
back.
do you want the suit? You can wear the suit.
over the armor?
No, and you'll see he'll say it super hesitantly, like he really wants it, but he doesn't want to go through the effort at this point. No, at this point, I already have shit in my shoes. There's no point in me changing clothes.
Ugh.
Okay, I promise to help you clean your armor later.
Oh my god, thank you. Oh, this is gonna.
I knew that was
I-
your biggest hang-up. Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
I can help clean it too.
I will not
Are
be helping you
sure?
clean your armor.
What?
It's a lot of scrubbing, and there's really deep, really
No,
deep
with
crevices. Magic. Calx, did you hear that? There's magic that could clean it.
Oh, why didn't you learn this?
Well, I don't know. I don't know that kind of magic.
I didn't know either. This seems
No.
very useful.
Yes,
Why
we
did
need
they
to
get
learn
a
that
bit
spell later.
Maybe there
I'm-
could have been
I'm
some
mostly-
overlap there.
I mostly
There
learned
has
it to learn how to hide my scent from predators.
We could do that. Who knew?
Why? So you can eliminate scent, right? It's
Oh,
like, could you get rid of the scent of this terrible, terrible sewer?
I'll use druid crafts and within your 5 feet, eliminate the scent.
I think you could
Yes or
create
no?
sense. I don't think you could eliminate sense.
We
So-
discussed that we could do that. Did we say
you could eliminate sense? I thought you could only
I
create
believe
I
sense.
thought it was-
Or it was because it claims that we can create.
Nah, you know what? That's
Wait.
fine.
Yeah.
So in your set, for just the 5 seconds or
just
whatever,
counts as
however
5
long the
feet.
time
It
is.
doesn't last very long.
It's wonderful. It's just the smelling nothing. Then it comes back.
I can do it for a time, but it'll be more
Who
useful.
decided
Yeah, I mean,
it was going to be a good idea?
I mean-
Helping people is always a good idea.
Yeah, but it smells so bad down here.
We're not gonna
live.
be down here forever.
Yeah, but for a prolonged amount of time, we're going to
faster
smell like
we walk-
shit.
The faster we walk, the faster we find the enemy, the faster we get out.
From we should start
anime.
walking.
The anime, yeah.
From
The anime.
Calx's
Go!
There's waifus down here.
his wife. From Calx's arms, Sable, I will point at both Skyler and Lyra and be like, yes, and motioning to please let us begin walking. I'm
Does it
in
look
agreement.
Does it look
I
like there's
will-
sidewalks on this this side of the like the tunnel
so-
goes like an
so
L, or do I
these-
have to jump to not go in the dirty water?
No, so down here is about a foot of dirty water. It's not like you're not gonna drown, but man,
No, I get it.
these are like little walkways along the side.
Right, and they both parallel continue forward.
Yeah.
Okay, great.
So there's the walkways, and then like a foot down, there's a foot of water.
Great. Let's go. Come on.
I will. What was it? And Persephone will be ahead of us as a buffer.
Okay.
This
And she'll
so
crawl
I'll
around the
keep
wall
her,
because
Yeah. I'll keep her maybe 30 feet.
I would like. Are we gonna be stealthy?
Oh yes. I imagine we want to be stealthy,
We want to be stealthy.
guys.
Everyone, roll me a
Wait,
stealth check, please.
Okay,
No,
we do. Hold on.
Armor.
Before we do, Lysander will look to the group, just be like, do we want to be quiet?
Calx will kind of move up and down, or Sable up and down a little bit, and you'll just hear clang, 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 and it'll be like, I mean, you guys can probably be stealthy. I can just not do that.
I'll lean down, and I'll touch the stone again, and blue
you
magic.
get cholera.
Ooh.
blue magic will emanate from my hand as I pump it into the ground, and then tiny multiple Persephones will appear around your guys' feet, and they will wrap your feet in webbing. Then I will cast Pass Without a Trace.
Okay.
Oh,
Whoa,
that's sick.
already?
On
What?
everybody.
Already.
Rick.
Oh, Rudy.
Already.
Oh,
Already.
Wow.
I'd like to
Do a bro
imagine
when
that
he nodded.
there are tiny little spirit spiders in Calx's armor now to soften the clanging when he moves.
No, so
Yeah.
so the miniature Persephone
He
little
cut out.
side.
Yeah.
He did cut out.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
you
did?
cut
But I'll
out
just
for
send you
some
a
reason. Yeah, just a
And
little
it
bit.
wasn't Corey projecting now.
Yeah, I wasn't me
My-
projecting this
Yeah,
time.
that wasn't Corey's hallucinations.
It's my
I love
it's the gain on my
hallucinating.
mic. I turned it up because I thought
Oh.
it was too small, so I'm willing to bet it's cutting it out.
There you go.
So I just turned it down a bit. So let me know if it keeps doing it. I can of course correct. But yeah, I will imagine the wrap up around you.
It happened at the exact same point
At
again.
the exact same time.
That's what? That's so
What?
weird that it would happen at that
I
at the
think-
exact same time.
Maybe your microphone
Okay.
is afraid. Maybe your
I
microphone is
adjusted.
afraid of
I
spiders.
adjusted the wrong thing. I adjusted the wrong thing. I should be quieter now.
I love how you speak so consistently about
Yeah.
this topic that it cuts out at the exact same time.
No,
All right.
I do. I think his microphone's afraid of spiders.
Okay,
Oh,
third
no, that
So-
makes sense.
Okay,
Third
so
time's the charm.
The Persephone spirits.
You cut out again. I'm
Sure.
kidding.
Fuck you. They will spend additional time wrapping you up in weapons. So you're.
Oh, but you got through that.
You
They
got-
wrap us
you got
up.
through
You
it.
got through that. They wrap
We
us
got
up.
through it.
It
was
just
okay.
it cut out
This
at the
is pure
end
comedy.
this time.
I'm
So
so
the-
So we pieced
tiny-
it together though.
Yes, we got
We've
it.
So
done
they
it.
spent
We've solved
extra
it.
time that
We've-
they wrapped us up.
Yeah, so the little Persephones wrap you guys up
Sorry.
in spectral twine, and everyone gets
I figured
plus
it out.
10 to their stealth
I figured it
checks.
I figured out what it was because I updated in video broadcast and it was going to.
Oh my god,
Broadcast.
NVIDIA broadcast! What
Okay,
a freaking.
fourth time. Fourth time is the charm.
No, I think we got it. I think
No,
we
I
got
think
it.
we got it.
We're
I
all
don't think
webbed
we.
up and ready.
Give him
Let me know
a
if I keep
chance,
cutting out.
guys. Give him a
We've
chance.
given him
Alright.
three,
No, it's fine.
Karleigh.
You guys got it.
Jesus!
So Nick's armor is
Sit down.
additionally wrapped up with Persephone spirits. They'll spend extra time on him.
Thank
There you
you.
go.
Nick,
Perfect.
sit down.
Yeah, you were you.
Stand up.
Calx receives no tangible benefit, so
He's actually slowed more.
he's actually slowed down. So everyone
He's
make me a
quiet.
stealth check, please.
And you have plus 10.
And you have plus 10 because you are passing without trace. Is that a trace? Must not have passed with it.
Oh, good one. That was so funny.
Push.
You're
Push
right.
your face right now.
That's what I do.
Damn.
sing
Yeah.
without a trace. Stealth.
I got a natural 1. It looks like.
Stealth.
Okay.
Stealth.
So I see
Stealth.
I see 31, 28. I see 31, 28, 25, 15, and 26, yeah?
I got a natural
Yeah.
1. I
Okay.
accidentally had.
It's a group check, so
Take
we're
your
all good. Move your tokens as you see fit. Move wherever you want, however you want, whenever you want.
Twilly.
Yes. Yes.
I have an important message to relay from Leafy.
Oh, okay.
He's locked out and he's in the garage.
Oh my gosh. Okay, thank you for telling me. Okay, hold on. Move my token. I'll be right back. I'm not talking for 10 minutes anyway, so I'll be
Let the
RB.
record show that Leafy is her fiance and her
Leafy is
fiance
her
is locked out.
Don't dox her. Okay.
I didn't say a name. What do you mean? Leafy could be.
So
Leafy could be a leaf.
Leafy could be a leaf.
Could be a
I
leaf.
Leafy
am a
could be a
leaf.
leaf.
I am a fig leaf. All right, so move your guys' tokens however you wish.
Calx, we need the light. Hurry up, please.
I assume I'm under grappling rules.
Coming!
You can move however you want.
No, but like I assume that I have half speed.
Oh, can you all control the token?
I can't
The
control the
torch?
light.
No!
Can't see!
No! Wait! Wait!
As we're
Wait!
having technical difficulties, we cannot see.
We cannot
It
see!
is dark.
God! I can't
All right.
see. I
Do
know.
your
I wasn't-
job.
Can you move the torch now? Can you move the torch now?
Yeah, I got it.
All right. There we go.
I
Lyra,
just
Sable will
yes.
follow.
And
Okay.
so,
Oh, you liar!
So-
They're not parallel paths.
What? I didn't say they were parallel.
Yes, you
When did I say they were parallel? Well, they're not parallel. No.
like 2 seconds ago. Okay, wait, because didn't
Well,
Persephone
these-
say we had to go this way?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
these pathways are parallel.
There you go. So
You're good. I love you.
That's
It's fine.
Particular.
That's perpendicular. They're not
There's-
parallel.
No, it's
Yeah.
no, it's fine. You're great.
Okay.
You're great.
might as well consider the water as like literal lava, because I don't think there's any physical way any of us are standing in that.
Mm.
Yeah, so because Persephone
Speaking
said
of it.
we should go this way.
Yeah, that's the way Persephone is.
Okay, can we
There's
jump
no-
over to the other side?
Yeah, you can
But
jump.
there's no
Wait,
walkways.
isn't there a
That's
waterfall?
walkways.
Wait, yeah,
It
isn't there like a
doesn't look like-
waterfall around here too? The splash
If you
zone?
go
It's
a
down
little
this
bit
way.
further, you'll see the splash zone.
We gotta go this way.
Why?
can we
Persephone
hop
comes
over
that
that
way.
way, Corin?
Yeah, you can hop. You can hop onto the other walkway, no problem.
Okay.
Or why? Let's check other areas before we go into that one specifically. I mean,
All right.
we're trying to find kobolds out here, not, you know,
I hop this way.
something
Yep.
other
Maybe
than
there's a
kobolds.
bridge.
So, at this point, you're getting close to the splash zone. This right here
There.
is a little, we'll call it a little waterfall. You can look up, and about 15, 20 feet in the ceiling, there is a small little hole. It's maybe like a semicircle with like a foot at the distance at the highest point, from which water falls down. Icky water.
Can I make like a perception check for any like kobold tracks or like?
Indeed, you can. Roll a survival.
Oh, well, that sucks. Okay.
Are you guiding yourself? Who's guiding you?
I would guide her. I would be like, "Aye, Lyra, you got it. I believe in you.
Sorry.
Let's go,
Okay.
Lyra."
You didn't
number
tell me
one
you guided
fan.
her. You didn't tell me you guided her.
That's fine.
Well, we'll let it
I'll
slide.
say that shit anyway.
I took off the modifier now. I took it off now.
So with a 16, you looking again, you definitely see a bunch of scratch marks, a bunch of little. They look like hatches drawn into the walls. Definitely signs of a bunch of creatures coming through here. You see areas that look like they've been almost like picked through. There's been activity down here from many small things.
Does it look like it's leading like one way or another? Like they've like.
Yes, it looks like it's leading up that way into there.
No, no. All right.
Calx, I'm so sorry to tell you, but it looks like all the tracks are leading towards the big swirly durly.
Okay, I'm
area.
going to lift Sable higher above my head and then just step tentatively into it.
Okay, you step into the
How
muck.
deep does it go?
It's like a foot, so up to
Oh.
your knee.
Wait.
So
1 second.
The math isn't mathing there. Up to your knee, about a foot?
Yeah, that's about a foot.
That's not a foot. Are you kidding?
It's a foot and a half.
What? It's like a foot and a half.
No.
Yeah.
I actually have very,
I mean, yeah, a foot and a half.
I have very short
Like-
chins.
Yeah,
That's the problem with
Proportionally, he's messed
up. It's about a foot of muck, which we'll say halfway from up the shin, kind of thing.
When we were
Actually,
young, it was a
Calx has-
jousting tournament, you know, he really messed up his shins.
While you are in this water, this muck, it is difficult terrain.
Okay, follow-up question. Me carrying Sable, does that follow the grappling rules of half feet movement?
We'll say yes. So you got quartered movement.
Don't worry, guys. I can walk at 5 feet every 6 seconds.
Okay, I have an idea for how you could maybe better carry Sable, if this would help. You remember when we were little and you would put me on your shoulders when we would go to like carnivals and such down in the Onyx district, and I would sit on your shoulders like that? I think Sable is light enough that you could probably do that, and that would probably help out, because then you'd have your hands free.
I mean, yeah, that would probably help, but
I will say that will increase the likelihood of Sable slipping off and falling.
I wrinkle my nose at that idea. I'm like,
But Sable, you would be higher from the sewage, and if you just really hold on tight to Calx's neck, you wouldn't fall off. You'd be fine.
he has a point. Oh, sorry, she has a point. I'm really strong. It's not like you're gonna fall off anyway.
I shrug a little bit and just be like, whatever. As long as I'm not touching the ground, I guess.
Because here's the thing, we're gonna go into a place where it's gonna get a little deeper. We're gonna get closer to the grossness.
Horror across my face, and I will start trying to climb up his neck.
Okay, easy enough. You will get on his shoulders. Calx, I will say then that your hands are free. However, you are still halved movement from carrying Sable. And there is a risk of Sable falling off if something hits her.
She's in a suit.
And your
Oh,
vision
only if
is
something
now
hits her?
impaired because my arms are
Vision is
wrapped around your face. And you're partially
Sorry.
blinded because the torch is right next to your face now. I'm joking. Do you want? I'll like motion to see if you want to take the torch or if you want me to still hold it.
It would probably be beneficial if you had it, I think. Because I need both arms to fight well.
I squeeze you tighter with my legs then.
I can take it if that helps.
I'll hand it to you and then I squeeze tighter to Calx.
I'll just pick up my ropes like a dress or something. I'll just hop in it. Just
This
Lysander, wait a
reminds me
second,
of the
wait a
time I had to sleep beneath the underpass.
Lysander, just wait 1 second. So can I like tie Lysander's robes into like a little knot, like up towards his thigh, so like it like is out of the water? Have you ever seen that? Like
Yeah, I've
like,
seen that.
Women
Yeah,
do like the little bun.
yeah
and, like,
sure,
do
that's
that.
fine. Yeah, that's
It's like
fine.
so then he doesn't have to like hold up his robes the entire time.
Yeah,
Like,
no, that's fine. You can do that.
It's like tied off, and I'm like, there you go. That should
That's
make it a
useful.
little easier.
So what I'm hearing is that the only one covered in shit, or has at least clothes covered in shit, is Calx.
No,
my
Lysander.
bare legs are in there.
Yeah, nice.
Is that worse or better? Question,
I'm also
God.
covered in shit.
Yeah, Lyra,
Lyra's
well,
suit.
Lyra,
Yeah, but
you
you
have
have a
waiters. You have
No, I
waiters.
don't. I gave.
Yes,
oh,
you
I
do.
do. Yeah. I forgot I had a suit on.
All right.
You're like, no, I don't, and then you look down and it's like, oh wait, actually.
Oh wait, I do. So, you all reluctantly, tentatively, with much disgust, get into the muck in whatever way you must, and begin to head down. You will see
30 feet ahead of
Persephone.
us.
Yep. Oh well, she was waiting for you here,
That makes sense.
but she'll head forward a little bit more.
Come on,
And
Skyler.
you are very much hearing like splashes and like some scratching and this guffawing and these weird noises coming from up ahead.
I think Nick got abandoned somewhere, but I
All right,
imagine.
wait, Lyra, wait. If you continue further past here, I'm gonna need another stealth check if you want to remain stealthy.
I moved back. Oh wait, Nick, get behind me. Get behind me.
Get behind me.
We got stealth. Got stealth.
All right, do we want another
shit.
stealth check, or are we gonna announce our presence?
Yeah, another stealth check.
All right.
Right. Everybody is at stand still. it emanates.
Maybe I won't roll like dog shit. Trey? Hey, 19.
I need another one.
Yeah, and one more stealth.
Stealth.
Okay. 21, 18, 19, 15, and 20. That still passes.
Pretty good. Yeah.
It still passes, thanks to pass without a trace. Oh my goodness, I hit my soundboard. That's what you're hearing up ahead.
That's so good. It was the Gilmore scream and the Nani.
Yeah. So I'll move you guys. I'll move your tokens up to where you get to. So as you begin to step into this room, the stench in the entire sewer. Sable, you wouldn't know this because you haven't breathed yet. But the stench in the entire sewer is rancid. But in here, there's this pungence to it that isn't really replicated in the other area. It's like the scent of sewage, and then you add like filthy animal on top of it. It's like, that doesn't smell good. You can hear more than you can see, except some of you can see some kobolds up to the north, splashing and scratching around. They haven't really noticed you yet, but after you guys all take about an action, they will start to notice you. So you guys have like a surprise round against these guys, essentially. None of them are attacking you. None of them that you see look hostile, but you all get an action before they really respond because you passed your stealth checks. So what would people like to do, if anything?
I think I remember making a check on kobolds before. Are they known to be like hostile and merciless and just awful?
They're known to be pretty savage. Okay. There do exist some kobolds that have integrated, but it's not it's more like it'd be more like having a pet than having, you know, another person.
That's a tough one.
It's a tough one.
Yay!
I will let Lysander will posit this to them. He just like use this time to whisper before our actions, just be like, what are we doing?
In your history check, Lysander, do you remember what language they speak?
It was like
Draconic.
Goblin or something, right? It was like Goblin and Draconic.
Maybe, but also Draconic.
Was it Goblin?
Yeah,
Goblin and Draconic, I'd say.
Yep.
Okay. I speak Goblin.
You want to go talk to him?
I don't want to talk to him. Is it worth talking to them? Just to be
probably,
like, hey,
probably not.
skedaddle.
They're known to
Corey?
be quite savage.
Yes. Yes.
In this game, do we have like the written and verbal one? Like,
No.
Okay.
It's just languages now.
Yippee! Thank you.
But to respond to you, Lyra, Lysander would say no. Quite savage.
All of them are savage.
I think so.
Well, what does everyone else think? Should we just like go in, guns a-blazing? Wait, I don't know what a gun is. Should we go in swords a-blazing? Should we go in swords a-blazing? Or...
Do you have a flaming sword?
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, I do.
Will you get me one of those?
No, it's
No.
kind of like hair thing, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it would be so sick to juggle
It's
three of them.
true. Why, you can juggle swords.
I can juggle anything.
Oh my god.
Okay.
We
I
are
can
We're kind of
juggle
later.
anything.
We're trying to later.
Lysander is just like sitting there looking between all of you talking.
I think we need to just go for it, because if you go in there trying to talk to them, then they're gonna jump on us before we even get to go.
Okay, but what if at any point in the battle I hear, play please spare me. I'm actually a really nice kobold. Should I bring that up or should I stay quiet? Like,
They would most likely be lying to you.
okay,
Oh, that's
but-
just. Is that racist if it's true? That's a good
So, like-
question.
Oh, that's
Like,
a terrible
I
question.
mean, that's a
God
sticky
damn.
question.
Yeah, I should have said that one, buddy.
Elf
What the
racist
fuck?
in the first game, and then a
Yeah.
kobold racist in
You
this
gotta,
game.
you gotta pick. Yeah, you can't do
Is
it.
it
I
racist
mean,
if it's
No
true?
racist,
Oh, yeah, buddy.
Nick.
Yeah.
We love all D&D races here, okay?
Oh, my God.
Except certain ones, of course.
No, Nick.
Nick!
Oh
I raised
my
you
gosh.
this.
Oh, I raised you. What are you doing?
Yeah, you're racist. I raised you
God.
first.
Well, but this brings into question. This brings into question. If I'm in D&D and I say I hate ghasts, is that racist? Like, ghasts are evil monsters. I think that's okay. But,
Us
Like,
is
they give you
is great.
Bias
Us is
stereotype,
great
bro.
nuance
I
of
think it's
the monster
manly.
manual.
I
Like,
feel
we're asking, is it racist?
the terminology of a race in D&D is a semantic that we're looking past here.
We gotta move on. We gotta move on.
They did switch them to
They did.
species now.
yeah, this species now.
There you go. Species.
But like, yeah, it's like I say I despise
Species?
ghasts particularly, and ghasts are like these evil undead creatures that like eat your brain. I guess that's not racist.
What is that?
If I
Like,
said
oh
that
my
I
God.
hate
Transferable to
spiders,
a
am
kobold?
I technically racist?
Well, no, that's speciesist.
There you
Because
go.
the spiders are a different species.
As much as I love a theological, ethical debate as the next
Right.
gal, I think we gotta move back
Yeah,
onto the
so,
story, friends.
So are we're just gonna run in and attack? We're not gonna do anything.
Yeah, because based on our stereotype, they are evil, so we have to just kill them.
Okay.
We were told to clear the sewers.
I've read lots of things
whatever
about
we
them on the internet. We can't trust them.
internet.
So
It's the web. It's
It's the web.
I
The web.
get it.
So in that case, if we're just gonna run in, I need a turn order. I need everyone to roll me initiative.
First combat.
And first combat, it's a bunch of freaking kobolds in
We
a
still
dark.
get like
shit.
the surprise round.
Yeah, you're gonna get the surprise round, but this is just the
one thing
to
I will
determine.
say in 2024 with surprise rounds, it just means advantage on initiative. If I'm correct, they
You don't get to go.
They hyper nerfed surprise rounds.
That's dumb. You get a surprise round.
Well, the idea
Yay!
behind it was that surprise rounds are so strong that DMs are really hesitant to give them out because it trivializes.
That does make sense. I do.
Well,
see
no,
that.
I give them out. Like if you guys,
Well,
if you
in the
guys
same-
make
in the
yourself
same vein,
checks.
I used the spell. You made us do stealth checks, so it's
Yeah.
like, okay. This right.
No,
I mean,
take-
your rolling is
You
the
guys
end,
get a
is
surprise
what we're-
round.
Oh. I was just
You
bringing
guys
it
get a
up.
surprise round. Okay, so
surprise.
up first, start that combat music. Oh man, the kobold's going last. That ain't good.
Good cold ball killing music.
Let's get some
We
good
have two
kobold
people
killing
with
music.
alert. Do we want to swap around the
Oh
turn
yes,
orders?
yeah.
I was Nick. I messaged you.
So somebody can take my 12 if they would want me to be different. I honestly, Lyndsie, could I switch with you? It'd probably be best if I go last.
Sure.
Lyra,
Okay.
swap with me. It's probably best if you run in there and kill them. Let's go!
Okay, yeah, I'll
All
switch
right,
to
and
Nick.
Lyra's swapping with Calx. Okay, get that kobold killing music up. And first up is Lyra.
Kobold killing
So-
music.
You guys all collectively. All right,
Better be.
2, 3, go! And then Lyra, as the quickest and most nimble, Calx will make way for you, and you will do whatever you're gonna do first.
Yeah, give me one quick second. I gotta just read some shit.
I gotta read my abilities. How do I play this character again?
I'm listening, but I'm gonna go.
Oh, you
Yeah,
had
you-
proficiency.
I was listening.
Oh,
Whoa, Quin, you're blinding us here.
And that's what he does.
Karleigh, I'm gonna edit your sheet a little bit.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Why?
I have to give myself more
Why?
strength to kill these kobolds.
You need proficiency to initiative from alert.
Okay, I'm gonna run up to here.
Okay.
I see a kobold there.
No,
That was the torch ran. The torch ran.
The water is difficult terrain. Make sure to take that into your account when deciding how far you can go.
Yeah, I have 35 feet.
So you're good to go then.
Yeah. Thank you.
You're
for
good to
checking
move.
that.
Yeah.
Hey Corey, thanks for keeping me honest. I appreciate it.
All right. Technically, he's in dim light, but you have advantage because it's surprise, so attack normally.
Well, and I'm also going to do green flame blade. So I'm gonna light my sword aflame.
Okay.
Hold up. I thought green flame blade was a bonus action. Maybe it's
Green
not
Flame
anymore?
Blade is the attack, is the action. So you do it instead of attacking, but as a part of it, you make an attack.
Thank you so much. Great, thank you so much. I would have dropped the torch by everyone.
In the water?
No, can I drop it like
While
right
she's
here?
running past, could she pass it to Calx?
You're
Want me to
carrying someone. Nah, not
No,
in this-
she's on my shoulders, Corey.
No, because you're carrying someone, it's a little bit too acrobatic for you, and
Can I drop
because
it right
Lyra's
here?
too fast. You can drop it right there. That's fine.
Great, then I'm gonna green flame blade this cobalt. Right
Okay.
there.
He's kind of like crouched, but like kind of like picking through. It looks like he's got some like maybe like scraps of like potato or something, and he's like, and then suddenly he hears, and he's like, and it makes that exact noise. And then you hit.
Do I miss?
That
I hit
hits.
him?
No, that hit. Yeah, that hit. It's a
Okay,
freaking kobold.
5 piercing, 3
it's a tiny
fire.
defenseless monster covered in feces. Of course that hits. All right. So how does Green Flame Blade work again? You deal 5 piercing and then 3 additional fire.
Yeah, and then you cause green fire to leap from the target to a different creature of your choice you can see within 5 feet of it, but there's no other creatures within 5 feet of it.
No. Okay. So you run up, and I don't know if you want to describe how you do, but he looks at, and you just.
Oh, hold on, one thing. I would love to do non-lethal if I can.
Okay, sure. You take the blade and you turn it sideways, and you like hit him across the side really fast. It's not a very hard blade, but you swung really fast and you hit him perfectly on the jaw and knocked this guy straight out.
Perfect.
And then he takes fire damage, right?
Yeah, can I just like sizzle off the poop on him? He's like,
Sure. Just
it's a clean kobold.
a little bit. He's a little bit cleaner. Do you have a bonus action you want to do?
My bonus action, I would love to disengage.
You don't
Do I
need
have
to.
that
He's
ability?
unconscious.
Oh, great. Then I'm just gonna. Oh, I think I used all my movement.
You can bonus action dash because you're a rogue.
Yeah,
A rogway.
a rogway.
Paraguay.
Remember, you got to go through the mucks, and that's difficult terrain.
Can I not just jump over? Can I not jump over?
Yeah, sure. You can jump over. I said you could jump over before.
Ow.
Yeah, you can jump. I said you could jump over before. You can jump over. That's fine.
And I just want to run into the darkness here.
If you can go 55 feet.
Well, it's a dash, right?
Yeah, but
Well,
that's-
yeah, but you used
you used all your
you
movement.
would have used 20. You would have used
Oh.
30 feet to get there. So you
Okay,
can
then I go
get you can get 40 feet. You can get to there.
No, I have 35 feet of movement.
Well, yeah, but you still have 5 left over, so you can get here.
Oh, where? Right here?
Right. No, one more. There you go.
Okay, I'm in the dim light. Great.
You're in the dim light. None can see you except all the kobolds you just ran next to. Calx, it's
Stop
your
it!
turn.
No, I didn't!
All
You're
right.
such a jerk.
I will use my massive
I love you.
5 feet of movement
Okay.
to move here,
Okay.
and then I will use my next. Oh, I'm underneath Lyndsie. I can't move anymore. Thank you. I will use dash action to bring Lyndsie up here.
Okay.
I will pick up the torch.
Okay. Anything else?
No.
As you start to move, it's hard because you're like, okay, gotta move, and you move suddenly, and Sable, who is not ready for it, is like, ugh! And like, freaking her legs, and her hands go right down onto your face and start like choking you.
Effective member of combat.
But you managed to make it up there using your entire turn. Skyler, it is your turn.
Hey, I'm going to cast Armor of Agathis on myself.
You cast Armor of Agathis on yourself, and like some of the moisture in the air, not around your feet, congeals onto you as frosty armor.
Ooh, frosty.
Move. Be there to off.
Oh, you can't move that far. You can't move that far. Difficult
that's
terrain.
Right. That's right. Sorry.
Unless you dash. If you dash, you can move that far.
Let me move. How far is that? 20. I can go.
Yeah, so you can move if you don't
35.
dash. If you don't dash, you can make it to here. If you do dash, you can make it to here.
No, I need to dash. So I'm gonna go here, and then there.
Okay, that works.
And I guess, can I take out my weapon or no? Because it's
No. Yes, you can take out your weapon. You have a rapier too, right? You take out your rapier. All right. Sable. It is Sable's turn. Oh, is Lyndsie not here?
I'm sorry. I'm here.
Okay. You are still being carried.
Yes. Can I just prepare an action to where, like, if Calx dashes again, I am prepared for it?
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Okay. That's basically all I want to do.
You sure you don't want to cast any spells or anything?
Yeah, because I'd have to, like, breathe, and I don't want to.
Okay.
So
it is Lysander's turn next, but I can see Quin isn't here. So, we'll just skip it for now, and Lyra can go again. Oh, there he is. Oh.
I'll go back upstairs, but like I said, I was listening. So,
Right.
okay, so it's my turn. Where have we moved? What has happened?
What is happening?
Okay, well, I got 3 feet. Or I got 3 squares because I'm
3 squares, yeah.
halved, right? So that's 10 feet. Can I cut that diagonal?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, and then that's another 20 feet to get out. So now I have like 10 feet to work, right?
Yeah.
Okay. This would technically happen on her turn, but I will move Persephone to this square and have her wait.
To which square?
Let me point it out for you, because might want to give me control at some point too, so I can move.
Oh, you can't?
She will hang out there. I don't think so. Nope. I was thinking here, and then I will. Will I do? My goodness. Yeah. Okay. Well, I can really. I have a couple things I could try. They all like. Oh, they are. Okay, here we go. Here's what I'll do. I will, on this square, which will hit all 3 of them, cast Acid Splash, because it's a 5-foot burst.
It's a 5-foot radius. So I thought it was pick a creature and then another one within 5 feet. Or did it get changed
at a point within range? Yeah, it's changed. Point within range.
You cut out.
And they. What? Why is this happening?
Well, I don't know. Sucks to suck.
This is awful. This is never happened.
Okay, so they gotta make dex. They gotta make dex saves.
Yes, all of
Okay,
them.
well, this one dissolves and dies. Just dies on the ground. Let's see here. The one on top rolls a 18.
Should I do different damage for each? Or one
No,
dice?
it's one per. And then the other one rolls a 4. 2 points of damage. Ah!
Yeah, and so what this will look like is you guys will probably
You
like
cut out.
somewhere
I'm kidding.
probably somewhere
Well,
on the
he's not-
ceiling, you guys with vague and then it will
He's cutting out.
This is
What is-
insane. Yeah, it might be that you're too quiet instead of too loud.
Have you been raging too much on Marble Rivals?
Okay. Yeah, I've been smashing the shit out of everything.
That's what
No,
that's what we do when we play Marvel Rivals.
Okay, I should sound fine now, I think.
Hopefully.
Yeah, Corey, we gotta talk about that.
So
Talk about what?
I know you've been playing Marble Rivals, and I know
Yeah,
you
well,
haven't invited us to come.
No, because that's when I hang out with my older brother. That's like my one time a week.
It's either that or Vermintide, or not Vermintide.
Or Darktide with my older brother.
so let's see if I can get through the sentence.
Okay. You cut
guys will
out. I'm
see
kidding.
The vague, oh my god.
No,
You guys will see
Stop
the vague
saying that.
shape of a spider up here. This one seems to be I will keep it tails hidden for now. And it will lift up its legs and forming a ball sit between its legs, casting on this point. And
You cut out
Yeah.
3 times, but it wasn't bad.
It wasn't as bad.
Wait, we understand that you summoned a dark spirit
I'm
spider
so-
above your head that
so
did
confused.
have
I
discernible
wonder if
details
that's
that threw
Is
all
it your
the maps in.
Wi-Fi?
No, it's definitely not the Wi-Fi because his video's just fine.
Man, we're such a good D&D group. And,
Yeah, we're so
point,
prepared.
We've been playing for an hour and we have 30 minutes of technical issues.
Okay. So there is a large. Let me just make sure. Okay, you guys will see a large spider. That I will leave the details vague for now, and it drops a acid down.
Yeah, we did it. We made it through the
with its magic being cast in between its like two.
Oh,
Did
wow.
it cut out?
Yes, it did. So,
I don't know what's going on, man.
we're just gonna move on.
There's a problem.
Try push to talk or something.
Yeah,
See if that helps.
maybe try push to talking. It'll be okay. So moving on, the kobolds are surprised. You start to hear shouting, and
But what did they say?
some
But what did they say?
surface
Was it
people
goblin?
here.
Was it Goblin or
Uh,
Draconic?
No, it was common. Because I forgot that they need to speak different languages. But no, they all start to like gather. You hear splashing, you hear scraping, and a bunch of shouting and growling coming from the darkness surrounding
It
you.
seems like the assumptions our stereotypes forced us to make.
Lyra's turn. Lyra's turn.
We might have made a mistake, boys.
Okay, so I am now over here.
That is where you are?
Oh my god,
I am
you're over there?
over here now. Yeah, did
Now?
you see me? Haha. Blah, blah. So when I cast Green Flame Blade, does a little bit of flame emit in my area? So like, could I see kobolds around me if there are any?
It's not enough to make any tangible light.
Especially.
Okay, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Gotta give sassy eyes at some point. Okay.
That's what we gotta do.
That's what we gotta do.
What
my-
we gotta
my
do,
friend.
boys.
Okay. I'm gonna cast Witch Bolt.
At
Now, Witch Bolt doesn't act like Lightning Bolt that any creature within the line is gonna get affected,
No,
right?
no, you have to
So, like-
pick a creature.
Okay, I want to do the
So you
one.
have-
In the, I want to do the one in the sewage water. But like, if I
Which
cast it, it's
shock-
not
This
gonna
one?
hurt Skyler, right?
No. But you're picking that one, right? Okay, roll the hit.
Yeah. I'm picking Sewage Boy.
Now, to be clear, Witch Bolt only activates on the same creature. So you can't move its automatic damage to a different one. If this kills it, then Witch Bolt is done.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll your to hit. All right. Dead kobold. You take your sword and shoot a little pink bolt of lightning that right around Skyler, and the kobold straight and like strikes 3 poses as you shock it with lightning, and he kills the thing. Dead. Gone.
I go, is it dead? I go, is it dead?
It's dead.
Yeah.
Oh no, I didn't want to kill it.
Do you want to move?
Yeah, I want to just run over to the corner so I'm in more light.
Okay, so that the
I wanna
kobolds
run
around
here.
you don't get to you. And then do you want a bonus action?
I actually don't know if I have any bonus action spells.
You can hide, you can...
I can't hide in light. Right?
No, not
No.
here.
Actually, if I
Oh my god.
if I go here and around the corner, then can I hide?
Sure, yeah, you can hide then.
In case there's any kobolds like behind me.
Yeah, in case there's any kobolds about to kill you.
Okay, then I will do that. I'll like come around here in the corner and like hide behind the corner.
And roll me a stealth check.
Great. Okay. There's that.
All right, there you go. You
I don't think it
your
was
rapier,
good.
and you put your rapier up, and you're like, sing, and you're like looking around the corner, and it is now Calx's turn.
I don't think it was a good stealth. I think they're gonna.
Oh, the woes.
Calx, you're still carrying a woman on your shoulders.
Oh, the woes of 15 feet of movement.
Yeah.
15 feet of movement and no ranged weaponry. I would
You gotta
like,
get.
I will walk up.
Okay.
I'll
Sable
walk
comes
up,
with you.
and then I guess at this distance, I will throw the torch at the kobold.
Roll the hit. I mean, you're not proficient
Wait, you
with
threw the
improvised.
torch?
Are you proficient with improvised weapons?
I'm
it's
a
only
fighter.
source of
I'm
light.
proficient with every weapon.
No, you have improvised weapons are not simple or martial.
Does Tavern Brawler specifically?
Tavern Brawler specifically gives proficiency with improvised weapons.
Okay, so I will just roll strength.
Yeah, strength D20.
15.
That hits.
And then I imagine it would deal 1 fire damage plus
I'll do
my strength
1d.
damage.
I'll do 1d4 plus 1 fire plus strength. Because it's like a club. It's basically a club.
Okay, so 1d4 plus 5. So 8 damage.
Okay, so and you throw the torch, and it frickin' you beam this thing in the skull, and its putrid, tiny skull just cracks, and the thing dies. Now I need you to roll me a D8.
A D8?
Yeah, I need you to roll me a D8.
8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The torch goes from here, bounces off this wall up here, and then falls down onto the ground there, and not into the water.
Oh, okay. All planned.
Right.
All planned.
Do you have a bonus action?
I would like to bonus action. Stand there and do
Okay.
nothing.
Skyler, it's your turn.
Aren't we so glad we took this super
Oh
fun
wait,
job?
shit! I actually
Yeah.
do have a bonus action. Who is the least defensible on the group of this group? Who has the lowest
I
AC? Who looks like they're gonna take the most hits?
Probably, I don't know, Sable?
I think Skyler said her AC was 12.
Skyler, your AC is 12.
Allison. You have 12.
Okay,
Oh
well,
my God.
Skylar's
Oh.
AC is 12.
I'm gonna magic initiate Shield of Faith Skyler, I guess.
Okay.
She has an AC of 14.
Wow. Nothing will harm her.
I will not get hit.
It's your turn, Skyler. Use your newfound invulnerability and kill the kobolds.
Where are they?
I don't know.
Further into the shit.
Gonna have to find them. You definitely hear that there are more.
Okay. How far can I go? 15 feet?
In the muck, yeah.
Well, where else am I supposed to go?
You could turn around.
Okay, I'll just dash extra.
You could also just stand here and dodge if you want.
No, but that does nothing for us. Hold on. I know that there is something in here. Can I hear it?
Oh yeah, you can hear plenty.
Where?
All over. Roll me a perception check.
Yikes, guys.
All over. They're everywhere. They're coming out of the walls, man.
Theoretically, my Eldritch Blast doesn't say that I need to see a target.
No, you can try. Yeah. You can try.
Okay, I'll try.
All right, pick a line. Draw me a line on the map.
Pick a line, any line.
Like from her?
Yeah, from you to in the direction you're gonna cast Eldritch Blast. Okay. Roll me to hit with disadvantage.
Okay. Is my... Hold on.
Okay. So, wow. So you're just like, I don't know, shades guide me. You take your rapier and similar to Lyra casting Witch Bolt, you draw your hand along the edge of it and wreathe it in purple light, and then this straight bolt of force that off into the darkness. You will hear, and it seems like you might have actually gotten one. Do you want to move? Do you still want to move?
Can I move, and then with my bonus action, can I take out another torch?
It's an action to light a torch.
Okay. Then I will just move, like, here.
Sure. You go. Face me, and you're wading through muck. Face me, kobolds. Sable, it is your turn. You are still on Calx's back.
Calx would like to make the suggestion that perhaps you step off of his back onto the island of not shit so that he can wade in it.
Yeah, I will look at the ground. Is there any sort of muck on these rocks?
Oh yeah, there's plenty. There's like a film of filth.
There is a kobold body.
No, there's definitely muck on the ground here too. It's just a thin film instead of a foot deep.
I tighten all of my limbs except for one, and I'll kind of like, I'm like, and I'm gonna summon my little paintbrush, and with an exhale, I'll just say, illuminate, and I'm gonna cast dancing lights.
Okay, so you got 4 little globes. Where are you gonna put them?
They have a range of 120 feet and have to be within 20 feet of each other, right?
Yep.
Okay, so I'll just send them out to the farthest reaches that I can in like a semicircle, like in front of us.
I will ask you to point to some areas.
Let me see. Let me try to measure this out. How far is?
I'm thinking if you do it like here.
Hold on. It has 100 and. Let me zoom out a little.
Yeah, so 120 feet from you and then 20 feet from each other.
Okay, let's just do one like here at this 70
I'll put that one right there.
Okie dokie. And then 20 feet from that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, I'll just put that right there.
Yes, and then another 20 feet from that
I
one.
think they all have to be 20 feet from each other to rain on your parade.
Yes,
So
they're...
one cannot be further than.
The light says
Oh,
that
they
it
have
has
to be
to
within
be... It has
All
to be
four have to be
within...
within
No,
20.
it says a light must be within 20 feet of another light created by the spell. It doesn't
Oh,
say
so there
anything
could be a
about...
line.
Yep,
Yeah.
Great line them. All good.
All right. Dancy.
Do you want it in an arc like this, or do you want it in like?
Yes, I want it in an arc like that.
All right. So you should be able to
Your
see
fourth
2 new
one.
kobolds. All right.
The kobold.
Do you do 4, or do you do 3?
That
It's
so
4.
you had
Okay,
to
here's your
breathe
fourth
out. You had to breathe out for that. Next time you cast a spell, you may have to breathe in.
Corey,
She
gets one more right
never
here.
casts a spell
Oh, you
again.
get 5?
No,
you
it's
get
4.
5.
It's 4. I have 4
yeah,
out.
yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You just zoom out.
Where's the 4th one?
Just zoom out a little bit.
1,
You'll
2,
you'll see 'em
3, 4.
Oh, you know what? It's around the corner. I can't see it.
No. Dynamic lighting. Okay. Do you want to do anything with your bonus action?
Let me see.
Bunch of cute little lights.
Thank you, thank you. Let me see. Where's my bonus action? I can create a... Nope. I don't think so. I think
All
that's
right.
it.
So now it's Lysander's turn.
Just to be clear, though, Sable is still on Calx.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. Hoping that I won't cut out. I've adjusted my gain because I think it's my gain, and it's cutting up too high. So I should be probably quieter to you guys. I don't know.
No, you
But,
sound about the same.
Okay. Well, let's hope that I don't peak because I think I'm peaking.
Oh,
You cut out.
yep, you cut out.
Yeah, it's probably
Yeah, what
the
if I do
Discord
this?
not.
Am I
Like-
not
You
quieter?
definitely are quieter now.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try this for a minute.
Here,
And
I'll,
if
I'm gonna
cutting
turn
out,
you up a little bit.
Then I'm not peaking, and I don't know. Okay, I will point out. This is tough. Nobody's hurt yet, right? I can't really see Lyra.
No, no one's really hurt. You can't really see what Lyra.
Okay. I'll step 5 feet here. I will spend a first level spell.
Okay.
And at this point, do you want to bring the token out of him, Corey?
No, sure. I'll show him.
Yeah.
Where you
Yeah,
see,
there we go.
where you see him?
So
So fun.
the spider pushing the limits of tiny as much as possible. Spider's the size of like a cantaloupe or larger. Ginormous. Legs are. It looks like a tarantula. And its fangs are huge. Am I cutting out?
Yes.
Yeah, you cut out.
Rough. I don't know what to do, guys.
I mean, try push to talk.
You try push to talk.
Maybe. I turn off noise suppression. Alright, let me just turn off noise suppression. You guys will hear. Maybe if I try standard noise suppression instead. Okay. So its legs are like thicker than bratwursts. Very dark black exoskeleton. And it's just ginormous. It's bigger than any natural spider could ever get to be. And its eyes are red. And again, he will put his forelegs up. And a greenish magic will form between his legs, and then a ray will fire from them towards this kobold.
All right, what are you casting?
I'm casting Ray of Sickness.
Okay. This will roll to hit, right?
So sad.
10 misses.
Rough. Okay.
The kobold dives into the muck and gets out of the way. He dodged it, but he may be getting sick anyway.
Good news. You didn't cut out.
Good news
Yes.
is you
Yeah,
didn't cut
that was
out.
great.
So
Would you like to?
I think it's the crisp
Noise
suppression. So I have it on standard right now. If you guys hear
would
a
you
lot
want to-
more noises,
No, not
actually,
really.
not really.
Mm-mm.
okay.
all
So
I
Would you
hear
like to
is
move?
if I start typing, can you guys hear?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, we
that's
can
all
hear
we
that.
hear is stuff on the keyboard and the mouse.
Would you like to move or take a bonus action?
No.
Okay.
And then it will be Persephone's turn, and I will move her. And
Try and move her now. I think
yes,
I gave you permission.
I can. So, how much movement does she have as a spider?
As a spooter.
She has 20. So you move 2 squares.
Difficult terrain. She's kind of
She's, like, floating in the water.
floating and swimming a little bit through the water.
Have you ever seen a water spider?
She's not that graceful.
No.
Kobold's turns. These guys are like, kill them, eat them. They're very eloquent creatures. Mix it there. All right, and then you will hear splashing from below. Okay. Skyler is not here. So Lysander.
I mean, her AC is 14.
Yeah, we'll do it. We'll get her when she's back. Lysander. Slingshots from the darkness are shot at your skull.
Let's go.
Does a 17 hit?
You should.
What about a 10?
10 won't. I'm trying to look. To see
Where's my
what
D4?
AC. Yeah, okay.
Where's my D4?
It's a pyramid.
Where's my D4? What? My D4? I had a special D4. All right, well, I guess we'll just have to break out the new dice I bought and use. Here we go. New dice. There it is. It's like a crack and it's got purple gemstone in it. All right, you take 4 plus 2, 6 damage. Calx
Yes.
does a 21 hit.
Yes.
You take 5 damage.
Yeah.
Sable,
Yes.
one's shooting at you too.
Oh,
Sable
God.
does a
I'll protect her with my reaction.
23 hit.
It has disadvantage.
Yay,
Oh,
disadvantage! Woohoo!
22 hit.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Okay, 5 damage, and make a strength saving throw.
Oh no, okay.
Sorry, how much damage did I take? 5?
Not yet.
We don't know
not
yet.
Skyler.
Okay.
Okay. All right, you took 5 damage. You rolled a 9. Roll me a d8. Yay! Yay!
Oh,
Yay!
no.
Roll a 2. Oh. Ah! You land on the ground above as the rock. Oh! It hits you in the head. And your top hat begins to fly off. And the only thing scarier than you flying into the muck is your top hat flying into the muck. And as you reach out to grab it, you slip and fall off of Calx's shoulders. And luckily you landed on the stone. But it's still dirty stone. It's still definitely wet down here. All right, Sable.
Yes?
One slingshot. I'm sorry, no, Skyler. It's gonna take me a minute to learn names. Skyler, one slingshot, 16 to hit.
Yeah.
You
One
have a
dagger,
+2 to your AC, so I believe you have
9 to hit. Slingshot only.
That one doesn't.
Don't forget
Was
your
armor
armor of
Agathis?
Agathis on.
Yeah, was armor of Agathis due to the?
Oh.
It
doesn't it?
only deals the damage to melee attacks on her.
No,
So
one of
slingshot
them
would-
attacked her with a dagger.
No, but it only
Okay.
does it if it hits too.
Okay.
If the
You
creature
take
hits you with melee attack, roll before the spell ends.
you take 3 damage as you get hit with a slingshot pebble. Ah!
Freaking how dare!
Ow! Owie! That's all the kobolds. Lyra, it is Lyra's turn.
Okay, I would like to now. I've heard them coming down the pebble walkway that I was down.
Yeah.
So now I would like to turn the corner
Mm-hmm.
and attack them, on the
Okay.
pebbles.
Yeah. Attack the one you
Oh.
see.
Well, I can't see shit. So that's great. And you said Flame Blade won't give me pretty much anything, so.
Not really.
But that means they can't also see me.
No,
what
they
I'm
can't see.
assuming.
They probably can't see you unless they have dark vision.
That was a deep breathe out. Sorry, that was a deep sigh of what am I going to do? Okay, knowing that they will have to eventually come over, so I was back here hiding. Can I jump over here?
Yeah, sure. You can make it to there.
Okay, I'm gonna jump over here now. Does that cost any movement to jump or no?
Well, it costs movement to move out of the muck, so it would have cost you 20 feet of movement to get there.
But I jumped over there from where I was hiding.
It's difficult terrain. It's going to cost you 20 feet to get there. This ain't Baldur's Gate. Can't just jump over everything.
That's what I'm saying, you know? Okay, so I'm gonna go here, and then I see this guy here. I see at least an outline of him.
Mm-hmm.
So then I will guiding bolt him.
Okay, roll the hit. Disadvantage because he's in dim light.
Wait. Yeah, I want to guiding bolt him. I want to see. Testing out new spells, you know.
Disadvantage. He's in dim light.
I know, I heard you.
Mm-hmm, I
I
know.
heard you. I heard you.
Over here.
Oh, that didn't hit.
Ooh. Phew, right off into the darkness.
Oh, well, we tried. And then... I mean, can I hide in plain light? Like behind Calx?
No, you can't hide there.
Okay.
If you were
then-
halfling, you could, but you're not a halfling.
Man, if only... Okay, that's it. I'll just stay
Alright,
here.
Calx, it is your turn. Sable is not on your back anymore.
I think you're muted, Nick.
My bad. 5 feet of movement. Walk over here, grab the torch. Is that okay?
Sure. Yeah, that's fine.
I will then 5 feet of movement, so 10 feet of movement total.
Mm-hmm.
Can I jump into the water?
Nah, it's difficult terrain.
Okay. So I will walk over. That is. Is this like 5 feet or 10 feet? Because it's like half.
It's
water.
5 feet to enter, 10 feet to leave difficult terrain.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So I have 15 feet, and then this would be 25 feet of movement.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to use a maneuver,
Maneuver.
Oh.
lunging
I'm a-
attack, which allows me to dash as a bonus action.
Oh.
I will then
Oh.
walk up next to Sable, and then I will.
That's Skyler.
utilize-
Skyler.
Sorry. I was thinking about the person that's been
It's
on
gonna
my
tell
back for like
Sable
the
and
last.
Sable and
30
Skyler are gonna get mixed up a lot in the beginning.
I'm then going to use an attack and then use another maneuver
Oh.
to commanding strike, and Sable
Skyler.
Skyler
Skyler.
can use her reaction to make a melee attack against it. Oh, beforehand though, I will actually step here
Yeah.
so that she gets advantage.
Okay. So you are attacking this guy?
No, I'm giving her commanding strike on this guy.
Oh, you don't attack at all. You just give her an attack.
Yeah, in
Okay, so
place of one of my attacks.
So Sable, you can make a melee attack against the kobold in front of you with advantage.
Skyler.
Damn it, Nick,
That's
you
my
fucked me
fault.
up.
That's my fault. No, I claim that.
Skyler, you can make a melee attack against kobold in front of you with advantage because you are flanking with Calx.
Advantage with a rapier.
Yippee!
22.
Well, that seems like dead kobold. As Calx runs by, he takes his torch in one hand, shield in the other. He basically just like leans down and like hits the kobold with his shield, and the kobold like reels over, and you just easily swipe and cleave kobold head from shoulder and kill that guy.
So that's my action, bonus action, and movement action. I have 5 feet of movement left, but that's useless. So Calx will say to Skyler, be like, stay close to me.
Stay close to me. It's your turn, Skyler. Let me guess, you run away from Calx as far as you can.
No, I want to go here.
Yep, you can make it there. You have just enough.
And
yeah, that's right.
can I hit him?
No.
And with a flank?
Nah.
Yeah, go ahead and roll with
Is
advantage again because you're flanking.
Woo!
All right, this little kobold, seeing Calx in front of him, feared like, yamming, and he's gonna go try and eat you, and he raises his dagger, but Calx, you kind of just like push him away from you. Again, same exact thing. Wah! Sing! And the head comes off, and dead kobold stands before you, and then lays down before you.
Nice.
Do you want to use it? Do you have a bonus action, Skyler?
Is Hex a bonus action?
Yes.
I think it is.
Yes. You want to use it?
Do you have
want Hex?
Do you have movement to get within 5 feet of me too, so I can protect
No.
you?
No.
I don't.
This is so
Sure.
tragic.
Should have stayed close.
So great.
If I had gone here, would I have still gotten
No.
flank on him?
No.
Okay, that's fine. Then no, I am not gonna use my hex. I'm just gonna.
Okay. So, in that case, it is Sable's turn. Sable, is it an action to move the dancing lights?
Well, I imagine my concentration would have been broken when I fell off of.
Oh, no, you
Calx.
get to make a constitution save to see if your concentration is broken. I didn't realize dancing lights was concentration.
Yes. Should I do a save to?
Yeah,
see?
constitution saving throw.
Constitution.
You beat 10 or half the damage taken. So you're good. You've maintained You love
Okay.
dancing lights. You'd never let them go away just because you almost fell.
I could never.
It's a bonus action to move the lights.
It's a bonus action, move the lights.
Action
So you
to
can move
cast
them.
it.
So you can move them around on your bonus action.
Do
Up
I have
60
to?
feet
Do I
per
have to
light.
speak to do so, or can I just? Is it only speaking
No,
to
that
cast
you can just
it?
do. That you can just do.
Okay. Well, getting up from the ground with puffed cheeks and glaring eyes, she will T-pose, now disgustingly dripping wet from this floor that she just fell upon. And I'll go ahead and I'll shift the lights down. So maybe like moving this
Here.
one. Can I
I'll
control
just
them?
move these two. You should be able to control them. But that's how you get everything left in light now.
Okay, well,
I mean,
I think, yeah, those other two will dissipate, I think, because I don't think they'll stay within 20 feet of each other, will they?
No, they can.
I mean,
you can
yeah.
move them there. You
Okay.
can get them there.
Okay.
At 60 feet of movement, so you can get them real far up.
Oh, you can move them 60 feet?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they just have to be within, they have a
there you go.
120 foot range, can move 60 feet, and have to be within 20 feet of
Yeah,
each
there
other.
you go.
to see.
You got all the lights on them now. That's all the kobolds that are left.
Great, and I
do
will
you want
just,
to use an action?
no, I will just be standing
No.
there, T-posed
Menacingly.
and pouting.
What a useful character. Lysander, it's your turn.
I did not agree to this job. I am here unwillingly.
Well, we want them to come to us. Let me know if I cut out again. I moved my mic away.
You
I
cut
totally
out.
cut out. I totally did. Yep. I'm trying to, man.
Didn't you just turn off the noise suppression? I thought that fixed it.
Yeah, just keep that off.
Just keep that off.
I moved it away in the hopes that I could.
Honestly, we can't hear anything in your background with your noise suppression off. So,
Yeah.
If I type in the keyboard, right?
well, are you
I mean,
doing a
that's
lot
fine.
of? Yeah, it's okay.
Are you using this time to write your novel, Quin?
You guys can't hear the mouse, I think.
No, we
I
can't.
can hear the mouse a little bit, but it's fine.
Okay. Well, alas, here we are. We'll live. Yeah, this is weird because this has never happened, and I don't know what's changed in the interim. Is the confusing part.
It's the
maybe
curse
if I
of
try-
Throtwin.
Yeah, it's the curse of Throtwin,
That's what it is.
which doesn't exist.
Well,
but
by the way,
there's
when
no
we were
curse.
talking about Throtwin, I just thought to myself, oh my god, how much do you want to bet there's a sports team in this city? And
There
it's
is.
called the Throtwin Throttlers.
It's not. All right, what do you got for me, Lysander?
Yeah. That's within range. Okay, we'll just do that.
What are you gonna do?
I am going to do. I need to rename the spell. I wonder if I can do that. Edit. Okay. I'm gonna make an attack on the kobold directly across from me.
Okay.
See if it hits. That should hit, right?
Spider bite. Okay. Okay. That hits.
Okay.
That kills.
So you guys will see the spirit of Memi, who he has said his other companion's name is Memi, will appear and kind of like bite at the ankle of this kobold, and then very quickly venom will spread up through the kobold, and black veins and necrosis will just kind of horrifically kill the thing, probably. As it screams out in pain.
It starts dying like
And,
like a dog.
And then the spider will disappear.
Wow, what a cool spell. Their turn. Savage people scary! They're going to dash and try to run away.
Okay. Good.
Do we have to follow them? Oh, they're going out that way.
Yeah, the goal is to get them to stop messing with this area. Lyra, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move to here, and then as they're, wait, they already went down the tunnel, right?
Yeah, they're down there. You can hear them. They're still pretty close to you, though.
You said it's an action to light a torch?
Yeah.
I'm gonna light a torch.
Oh
Oh my gosh, guys, she lit her first torch in all these campaigns. I can't believe it.
Wait, you guys should
Thank
be able
you.
to hear me, right?
This isn't the Western campaign. Why are you doing a Southern accent?
Yeah, why?
Oh my god,
do
are
a
we all
Southern
doing
accent?
Southern accents from the Western campaign?
No, Nick's doing a
Absolutely.
Russian.
Why?
Is that true? Is it true, Nick?
No,
I just said.
Okay, I'm gonna go. So
Go, bro.
Lyra's gonna go here, and then she's
now
going
it's
to
true,
say,
though.
she's going to in Goblin. I know you said they say speak common, but I just whatever.
Yeah, let's say what.
She's going to
for-
say, I have stock.
Do the you gotta do your vocal warm-ups.
She's going to say, we will promise to stop hurting you if you leave the sewers for good.
Okay. Roll persuasion.
Okay. What is my persuasion?
Uh-oh.
Oh, it's a should be a 22.
No, it's 20.
Sorry.
We always Yeah, it's
the first
22.
One. We always take the first one. Let's
Yeah,
I
no,
know.
it's a 22.
Sorry,
And they
listeners.
look. The kobolds.
God.
The kobold looks at you and goes, "Fool, you think I know?" They look at you. Don't believe. Surface people scary.
Okay, so then is there any chance you would allow me to do like a quick like city check where I know maybe like a good place for them to be would be?
Sure, roll
The
history.
cemetery?
The cemetery.
That's a joke. We're not gonna bury these guys.
Cemetery.
Okay, 16?
There's a couple. Like maybe they could make it as carnival performer.
Okay, perfect. I'll say as they're leaving, I'll go, head to the carnival. They're very welcoming.
Is anyone else gonna fight them, or are we gonna let them leave?
Seeing Lyra's insistence, I will let them leave. Assuming
Okay.
we've solved the problem.
Sable,
I
you're
was
gonna let
going
them
to stop
leave?
I
Bye
did
bye,
speak in Goblin.
kobolds.
I can
Calx,
turn
you're gonna
around
let-
and be like, wait, the lady.
let
Oh,
them
that
leave,
is true. I
Calx?
wouldn't have understood you, but I will
Calx,
assume you
as the
tell us
person-
to stop, right?
Wielding only
Yeah.
a shield and nothing else is obviously the most bloodthirsty of the group.
Yes, he is.
He will chase. No, I'm kidding.
Okay.
He
Wait,
will
you don't have a
offer-
weapon on your person?
Well, he
I
does, but he doesn't
a-
have it out.
I have a mace at my hip that I didn't
Okay,
draw.
thank you. I was about to be like, what? Also, I put on a video broadcast and I'm using their noise suppression, so I don't think you guys can hear the keyboard.
I can hear the keyboard.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I
Just
can't
a
hear
No.
the
little bit,
keyboard.
but it's really not bad.
Don't
Yeah.
lie to him. We can't
Don't
hear it
worry
very
about
much.
Quinn, it's totally fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I heard a little bit.
Well, I just want to fix it. Anyway.
Calx
Well,
will
stop.
offer to Skyler to carry her to shore. If she wants.
Yes, she will. I will
Skyler
not.
is not here and therefore forfeits. So you will just hear the kobolds.
Sable
just-
would like to carry.
Sable would like you to
Uh,
carry her out.
The
Oh, he'll
kobolds,
carry you out. He'll just carry Skyler to shore.
the kobolds flee completely and are gone. And
Do I see
This-
them turn right, like head up to the surface? Do I know they're heading up to the surface?
okay, roll a perception check.
Can you guys hear the keyboard now?
I didn't
No.
hear anything if you were typing.
Got it.
Could have gone
Seven.
anywhere. Could have gone anywhere. Could be coming back. You should be ready in case they're coming back.
Okay.
I'm
I
gonna put on
talked
the-
to them, and they said that they were very scared of us, and that they were gonna leave the tunnel alone. If they said they're gonna leave the tunnel alone if we didn't attack them, so I told them to head to the carnival because I think that would be a good place for them to be.
All right.
You don't hurt them.
Hopefully they're fine there.
I
On
will
an
say, I didn't see which way they turned after the turn.
Alright, did they turn right or left?
So remember when I said I didn't see where they turned? That's the
Oh,
problem.
no, I heard that. I'm sorry, I have shit in my ear. I heard that you did see which way they turned. So that was my mistake.
We may have to check with the sewage workers to make sure that they came out.
I mean, it's only 3 kobolds left. I think sewage workers, even if they're not fighters, might be able to deal with them themselves.
I only saw 2.
Is it T? I'm sorry,
can't tell
have
there's
shit in my eyes.
Yeah, we really gotta get you cleaned up. You. This is the worst you've ever smelled. And there was that one time a couple years back.
Also,
Lysanders.
Sable.
Alright, we talked about
Sable.
not
At
talking
this
about that
point,
time.
you're running out of time. You're kind of like
I start frantically moving my arms, like.
Yeah. Alright. So
Okay, let's go.
Calx will bring Skyler to the shore, and then
Okay.
standing here, he'll drop Skyler off here, and then
Okay.
he'll
Thank
set up
you.
for
We'll go
Sable
over.
to jump on his back.
I'll go
Sable
over
will-
to Sable
I will
and be
s-
like, do you need to breathe?
I just look at you and blink as I'm scurrying up the back of Calx's
I will.
back.
I will remove the smell for her briefly so she can inhale. At this point, too,
Which-
I think Lysander's in the water and he's just dragging the corpses of the He's gonna start.
Yeah, I wanna
piling
loot
them
them.
up here.
Okay, sure, yeah. We'll pile them up.
But you guys see, for a guy as tall as he is, extraordinarily.
I mean, if we have time, Calx will carry both Sable and Skyler up to the surface if they want.
Sure, and at this point, all of you realizing that Sable has not been breathing are like, these are like...
Not your sister. Okay. Yeah.
No, I thought you were
It's fine,
staying
that's fine.
down here.
No, it's fine. Whatever. No, you don't want to carry your sister. It's fine. Whatever.
I'll carry if you
No,
want.
I don't want to.
Am I supposed
Thank
to?
God, you're heavy.
Character just like a little thunderstorm.
That's not how you speak to a lady. Even if it's your sister.
I unsheath my rapier. Did you just say? Yeah, that's what I thought you said. Nothing.
Why does your hair change?
She's an edge and Aussie. It's just what happens.
I know
Anyway,
it is an
I
Aussies.
can sense that Lyra might want some time away from me. So, time to move to the surface. People who don't want to be down here anymore.
I do a little tippy tap on his helmet, like do 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 do.
You're like
Smack
kicking
him a
your feet
little hard.
a little bit.
Let's go.
But yeah. I will ferry
Alright.
Skyler and
I will ferry.
One by one, Calx will ferry you guys back up to the surface.
Wait, I wanted to
Um,
loot. I want to loot
yeah.
some bodies.
Oh yeah, roll investigation then.
At one point, too, Lysander will be like, "Am I supposed to let you carry me?"
no, you're
Yeah,
heavy.
Calx. You're. What's your investigator perception?
Investigation.
No, he'll carry Lysander.
Alex,
These
roll
kobolds-
Lysander actually.
These kobolds were carrying rocks. That's it.
I'll bring him for Calx. I'll bring him for Calx.
All right, yeah, you find rocks. Okay. Ferried up to the surface, the 3 sludge runners are up there. When they see you guys coming up, they will reach down and help you guys up the ladder one by one. And they will, did you get it done? Our kobold's gone.
They're gone. And it smells awful down there. How do you
Yeah.
do it? Every day.
You get used to it, and well, the money's nice.
Do you at least get like something to like keep it out of your nose or
In the beginning, we get little herb pouches that you hold up to your face. In time, they become more trouble than they're worth. You just get used to it.
So, what, you had the access to herb pouches to remove the stench a little bit?
No, we don't
I
have.
had-
Oh,
don't have
actually,
it on
no.
you?
We have some on. Here, have a little herb pouch. They'll give you a little pouch. It's
Nice,
filled.
now.
It's got like lemon leaves. It's got like lemon leaves.
I
Maybe a
wouldn't
couple
dare
lemon
try
leaves.
to grab it because I'm covered in shit. So I think
Yeah.
I would.
As we get, I'll start using Druidcraft to clean Calx up.
Sure, that's fine.
Ugh,
Oh my god.
That was horrendous. I'm like
Yeah.
peeling the nasty like thing off
Yeah.
of it.
And
Yeah.
they'll take their gear back, and like, honestly, wasn't expecting you lot to go down there. Not a lot of people willing to go down to the sewers at all. But look, we're not gonna forget this. And they will reach in, all of them, and they will take out 20 gold pieces each and hand it over to you guys.
whoa.
20
And that's
gold
why we
pieces
did it.
each.
Never
Wait,
seen this much money before.
Well, now you can get a new cloak.
A new
Or
spider. Spider
you could
cage.
You could
I don't
eat.
have to starve.
You can eat. That's true. You can eat.
Anyway, we had something we actually had to do right now. I think.
Yeah. Look, hey, whatever you're up to next, we ain't gonna forget this. When we get back to headquarters, we're gonna make sure we know. You guys are freelancers, right? Do you have like a name we can recognize you by?
Stray Moon.
Oh yeah, he was streaming.
Stray Moon. Well, Stray Moon, freelancers, you're friends of the sludge runners. Now, if you ever need anything from us, maybe around chapter 5 or 6.
All right. Can I make a request that you
Sure,
don't
what's
ask us to go down into the sewers anytime soon?
Probably won't, unless, you know what? Actually, we probably will. It might happen again. We're getting overworked. It's hard to keep up as things are. But look, again, we'll make sure you know. We'll make sure everyone back at headquarters knows what you did for us. All right.
That's
All
great.
right.
Okay, bye now. Have fun.
Farewell.
with your
And then
sludge.
they immediately all put on their little things that are covered in goo, and they're like, one of them's like, oh, yeah, a little bit. And then they will all immediately crawl down the ladder and do what they need to do down there.
I just threw up a little bit. Does anyone have a mint? No? Anyone? Mint?
Calx
searched
will
my
reach
pockets.
into his bag and pull out a mint, and then realizes that it's covered in filth, and be like, and then put it back into his bag.
Calx was the only one carrying mints,
I
unfortunately.
can make a flower grow. Can I make a mint leaf grow?
Oh,
You can.
Come on.
It's gonna. It's, as
Karleigh,
with all
come on.
druidcraft things, it won't
It'll
last
disappear.
forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll
That's
disappear.
fine.
Yeah, it'll go into her stomach.
I'll munch it.
No, it'll disappear.
But also-
from her stomach.
Also, like, if you were to do it, it would be just a straight up mint leaf.
Perfect.
That's my favorite.
I
Please.
also don't think that like it's trying to eat it for sustenance.
Yeah.
survive
so,
off of mint
Yeah, I
leaves.
mean, if he,
Let's say
if
the
Lysander could grow flowers, he'd be eating them. That's how he'd
Yeah,
survive
so
on the street.
Lysander will create a small mint
There's
leaf
no
that
nutrients.
Sable will then take and put into her mouth, and it will just kind of like dissolve, and you won't get anything out of it.
Not even the scent of mint.
No, you get the scent of mint.
Well,
That's about it.
it was a good
Is that
attempt.
not what you?
Thank you for
did
the thought. It's all right.
I mean, we could burn some torches, and instead of the scent of whatever was down there, you'd have the scent of charcoal and soot.
We could always go back to the flower shops.
You,
What were we
I
even
mean,
doing again? What?
we were
What?
trying
What?
to find out who was, like, which of the druids was weird with roses and second
We're
the
going to
shop.
say the druids.
We
We're
don't
going to
know
the
if
park
it is a
district.
druid or
Oh,
not.
to the park.
Well,
They're definitely
originally-
suspect.
If I've learned anything about
Originally,
this
like,
adventure,
Originally, you guys were walking down this alley to try and find the ne'er-do-wells to help the grocers out.
Oh yes, and we
So
found the
you
wrong
side
people.
quested from a
Right.
side quest.
A diversion.
all
Yes, yes.
I've found from this adventure so far is
Also-
that stereotyping a large group of people is a useful thing to do.
Ouch.
Also, turn off the sewer ambience, please.
Oh yes, rain, right? It's raining.
Sure, yeah, rain will do.
Corey, what time of day is it, do you think, after we've had our Seward escapades?
It's probably like 2 p.m.
Cool.
You guys got here pretty early.
Just do
Two.
this one.
2 p.m.
I can't do sign language.
That wasn't a P. That wasn't a P. I can tell you that right now. Okay.
So, you guys got, if you want to continue on the path you were down, you got some ne'er-do-wells to hunt. It should be a couple alleys over. Or you could pursue the main quest, or you could go home and go to bed. I don't know, it's up to you.
Can we take a short rest? Perhaps.
Sure. Yeah,
I
you can take a
don't
short rest.
believe in resting.
Just can we do it away from here. This.
Well, if we head back to the grocery store, maybe we can see if they have some mints.
I love that plan.
We do have money to buy things now. But so I never lose my money again, I think I might have
I'm sorry, you have to what?
invest in something.
Oh,
I heard businessmen talk about it briefly. I was asking to do with my...
Oh no.
No, no,
And they said to invest it.
no.
I think
No?
you could have Memi watch it, and I think you would always have it secured.
I don't think
Because
many...
Memi looked very
I did.
scary.
I'm
That
gonna
doesn't
be
sound
honest,
very
I
Sigma
don't
grind
think-
set.
No, I mean, Lyra. I will say, I don't know if
You're not allowed to say the
physically-
baby words, Corey. Those are baby words, and
the mic
they're for
up.
babies.
Spoken like a true
Baby words are only for babies.
Those are baby words, and they're only for babies.
This is a baby-free zone.
The baby free zone.
I guess I'll just have to pull my Sigma grind set somewhere else.
No. Nick, sorry, you just
Nick, you're
used
not
the
a
baby
baby.
words again.
Oh,
That's
my bad,
that's baby
my
word.
bad. What was I even saying? Lyra, I don't think that physical intimidation correlates to investing prowess.
Memi has no interest in money. He has interest in possums, though, and other small rodents.
Oh, at least it's not human flesh or elven flesh. Maybe
No, I
kobold
can't really-
flesh is
but I mean-
alright there.
I suppose he could eat it, but he's a spirit. He doesn't need to eat. But he still remembers a time, I think, when he was hunting actively. He likes to chase small rodents and animals.
Well, these got oddly philosophical. Anyway, to the grocery store, right?
wait.
I see.
Wait. Are you two clean? Did you clean off yourselves?
No.
I fear that we should not go to a public place of business, filthy. So perhaps somewhere for a bath or a river you
Lysander,
could
do you
jump
have-
in.
Any other clothing?
He'll look down to his bare feet. He doesn't have shoes, by the way. He's like that. He's like, no, just this close.
Just walking through that barefoot, dude.
I'm going to faint. Okay, we simply must.
Cleaning him.
Can Druidcraft clean us off, though? Are we?
Yeah, I'll let Druidcraft clean you.
Oh, God
That's what we
bless.
decided last week. So.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Last week it's been like
I
two.
know. I feel like I'm the cleanest I've literally ever been in my life.
I imagine
Thank you.
you've been
I'm using
cleaner.
very tiny spider spirits to use webs to clean.
You do indeed.
And you
You know-
look, and like all over his legs now.
You're cutting out. He's cutting out.
I was?
I
Yeah.
think
cut
it's
out.
only when you talk about spiders. that-
Yeah, I think your mic is
It's like
afraid
your-
of
it's like
spiders,
your
dude.
mic
The
is
noise
censoring
suppression
you.
activates with the spiders.
Anyway, there's really tiny spiders that he summons to clean you off and people. There you go.
Have you ever thought of,
You ever have a
I'm just going to have to...
Start sentences and then stop at the same
I
time.
mean, I was going to say something
I
about...
heard Nick start, and then I started thinking about. Have you ever had a dream where you went?
You
went-
went and
went-
could do anything.
and then
And then
And
I
you could do anything.
Well, I do use the
I realized
baby
it wasn't the
words.
time.
I do
Oh
use
my
the
God.
baby words, so...
I do
use the
think
baby words.
Sable brings up a brilliant idea that you two, unfortunately, do smell rather awful. And I think maybe you two could stay here and we'll grab snacks for you. And then you two can keep cleaning yourselves off and we'll go grab the snacks and then come back.
Oh, all right.
You two can
Well-
bond and be friends.
Hey, Lysander, I respect that you like spiders, but I don't.
Walk away, ladies.
Why?
Here we go. We're leaving.
Okay. All right. Bye bye
just-
now. Farewell.
It's the 8 legs and the 8 eyes for
He
me.
looks at you, and you.
We walk away slowly.
He's like really upset. You're just like, I don't like spiders. He's like, hi.
I just,
Why don't you like
you
them?
know, it's like, I retract my previous statement, I guess. I actually do like spiders.
Why would you lie? I'm insight checking this. What does he really believe?
Roll inside check. And Calx, if you are lying now, roll a deception.
I mean, I don't know if I can even decide.
He's very insightful.
I'll deceive for all to see.
Give me your deception. Okay. He's definitely didn't realize, he definitely seems surprised by your reaction, Lysander, and appears to be trying to back up, but is not being genuine in doing so.
I think that the fact that they have more legs and eyes than I believe is personally necessary on a living being is cool.
More legs help them move faster. It's also useful on their webs, so they can sense the vibrations and the tremors. They can also climb up things like we can't. Very useful. I would love to have 8 legs. I don't, though. I'm a person. But, also 8 eyes, so you can see completely around. Evolutionary trait. I wish I had 8 eyes, but I don't. But why don't you like them? I can tell you're lying.
When I said that I was liking them,
You said you don't like them.
yeah, that wasn't a lie. I think that was the only truthful thing I said. Let me just say, I respect their role in the ecosystem, but I would like to not see their role in the ecosystem.
So you'd rather they were just out of the way?
Or invisible, yeah.
Many of them try to stay out of the way anyway, so I think that's fine. They'd prefer
That's
not
the
to be
best
seen by
part
you
of
either.
spiders, I think.
Well, I've grown up with a lot of spiders my entire life, and they're really the only friends I've ever had. So you shouldn't not like them.
Because of their physical characteristics.
Well, sure that, but they're not scary.
Oh, I
Just-
didn't think they're scary. I just think looking at them makes me feel a deep sense of uncomfortableness. It makes me feel like, I would rather not be looking at these things. Maybe it could be said as repulsion. That's probably the better term.
Well, I've never felt that way.
About spiders? And that's good. That's wonderful. I do.
Should I leave?
Oh, no, you're fine.
Okay, because I could really only use spiders.
Alright, well, can I ask that when you make the invisible spiders in the atmosphere do things, they can still do the... Sorry, what?
all the time.
Alright, so can you make the
spirits.
invisible... Can you make the invisible spiders all around us not be visible when you're doing your stuff? Is that possible?
No, I have to see because they're spirits. You can't see them because they're spirits. You can't see any spirits. I have to manifest them to do things where you and I are, where we can see them. So I act as I don't know. I have to call on them, and they come over for a brief time and do something, or whatever I'm asking, and then they leave. It's the same
But they
thing
don't
with
actually
Persephone
leave
and
because
many-
they're all around us.
Well, it depends on where we are. Some stay put, some wander.
Wait,
It's the same
are
with
you
others.
saying that there are some places with no spiders?
Probably. I
Alright.
don't know.
Well, that's good to
think-
know, at least.
Every time I've called, some have always answered, and the Memian... Did I cut out?
No.
Okay. But Memi and Persephone are always with me. Bonded to them when I was young.
That's interesting. So I've gathered from this conversation that the spiders are here to stay. And that's something that I will have to deal with. Can I ask for any advice on that? Not hiding the spiders?
Well, it's like you said, they have a place, right?
I wouldn't be so bold as to assert that, but yeah. Sure.
Well, without them, there would be a lot more insects that wouldn't get eaten. There would be just a lot more things, and they would overrun because they wouldn't have enough predators, and that would cause
I mean, I already understand all of that. I'm not asking for accepting spiders' role into society. I'm asking how I, as a person, can stop feeling utter revulsion upon seeing a spider.
Well, I don't know. I've never felt that way before. I just, I don't know. I don't know how to fix that or what to do. Maybe if you knew more about them,
Nope.
you wouldn't be
We'll just
repulsed.
say no on that idea. I know all I want to know about the spiders.
There's so much to know, though.
That is true. Cannot.
But maybe if you spend time with them. I spent a lot of time with them.
Well, from that logic, I've been spending time with spiders my entire life because they're all around me. And I still hate them.
When you didn't see those ones, though.
Yeah. Maybe that's why I don't hate not seeing them.
I don't know how to help you. I'm sorry that I bother you. I can leave it.
Bother is a strong word. I
You
think
seem
that...
very bothered.
Well, not by you, by, Well, honestly, the thing that really got me was when you cast that little magic to make us sneakier, and there were, like, thousands of tiny spiders crawling all over me and webbing me. That did... I will say I'm resilient against many things, but that really made me uncomfortable.
I'm sorry. Should I not cast that spell again?
I think, personally, if you could keep that spell like the back burner, maybe if it's only really useful, then go for that spell. I would appreciate that.
But, they don't mean you any harm.
I know they don't.
Not unless I ask them to mean you harm.
Well, that's intimidating. I don't think that helps my position at all. I'm just...
Well, I won't. I mean, we're on the same team. I don't really know what that means, but I don't want to hurt you.
Well, I don't want to hurt you either, but... I don't know where I'm going with this, but anyway, I think we've basically reached the crux of our discussion. I mean, I don't like spiders, specifically looking at them, and you have to make them to do things. So, I guess I'll just try to deal with it.
Oh. Well, thank you. Because it seems like this is the first job I've had where I actually feel useful, like all the skills I learned throughout my life being used. So I think maybe I can do this. And I would like not to starve to death.
That's probably a good goal.
So I think this conversation has taken long enough that the girls have gotten back with the snack.
Yeah, that's what I was assuming.
It was like they can have their own talk. But
So-
there you go.
Do the girls want to talk about anything while they're going to get snacks, or are they just gonna
Harley's
silently?
currently gone, so she might.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Well, Sable and Skyler, Lyra has stepped away for a moment to go to a different stall. You guys want to talk about anything, or are you just gonna silently buy food and then leave?
I think we should maybe get to know each other a little bit better. Where are you from, actually?
Oh, well, I'm from the Coral District.
Oh, so near the water.
Yes, I love the water.
That's
It's like one of my
nice.
favorite things.
Do you have family there then?
In the water or the Coral District?
Both.
Water? Yes. Coral District? Not really.
So, but do you live more in the Coral District then?
Yes, but mostly I'm there for like obligatory purposes. But I do love it. It's great, don't get me wrong. But yes, my family's not really there currently.
No. What obligation do you have to the Coral District then?
Well, I can't go home. So I'm there. It's kind of like a temporary displacement situation.
Whatcha, like a refugee almost?
Yes, you could say that. Yes. I get lost rather easily sometimes, and there was like a little mishap between the ocean and me. It's nothing really.
Were you always prone to getting lost?
Oh, yes. If it wasn't for like the flounders and the currents, gracious, I never would have made it back to my reef.
Ah. I could never make my way through this city. It's so big.
It's
And
massive.
it's a miracle that I find my way every day.
Where are you from?
The carnival.
Oh my goodness, the carnival. A magical place. Full of both miscreants and magically enchanting people. Which I assume you are part of that category because you're lovely.
Oh, thank you.
Yes,
That's
of course.
really sweet of you to say. Yeah, I grew up there. I worked there for a long time. And now I'm here.
Oh my gosh. I mean, wait, so what did you do for work there? Wait, let me guess. I remember you said something about smuggling. Were you a smuggler?
Close. No, you were so close though.
Oh, what was it?
It rhymes with smuggling.
Smuggling. Snuggling! You were a professional snuggler
Not
at the carnival.
quite, but I can juggle really well.
You juggle? You have to show me as soon as possible. I wish I could juggle. I cannot.
Do you have more than two things?
Do I have more than two?
two things?
Do I have more than two things? I think so. I'll reach into my little pouch and I'll just
Okay.
pull out like 3 rocks. How are
Yeah, you
these?
No, she pulls out a little can of paint, a small, like her coin purse, like literally her money, and then a dagger. This is the third thing she pulls
Here you
out.
go. Is this enough of a menagerie of items?
I love it. I'm going to try it right now.
Okay.
And I'm going to juggle.
Yeah, juggling 3 things for you. No problem.
So
Wow.
easy.
Wow. Incredible.
I'll throw it under my leg if you want me to.
Amazing.
Yeah, you could do like little like behind the back tricks and like little things like under the legs, like no problem with 3 items.
Yeah.
How did you
Here you
learn
go.
to do that?
I'll take the items back.
How did you learn?
My dad taught me how to do it. He was also a juggler.
Was he part of the carnival as well?
Yeah, he was.
Was he also like a juggler? Was that his main thing?
For the most part, yes.
Amazing.
My mum was an acrobat.
What is that?
What do you mean, what is that? Someone who does acrobatics.
Oh, I'm so sorry. My vocabulary tends to be more in the terms of like paint colors. I don't really know what acrobatics necessarily is.
Like, imagine if you, like, took your paintbrush and then flicked it really weird.
Yeah.
And the paint went splattering everywhere, but, like, in the air.
Sounds dangerous.
Yes! Cool.
Wow. Amazing. I don't think I could do that. I think that would drive me mad if my paint went everywhere. But that sounds phenomenal for a person to do.
It was phenomenal. It looked awesome.
Amazing. You know what I should do? I should paint what in my mind acrobatics looks like. I will do that. That would be phenomenal.
Yes.
Okay. I'll work on
I
that.
think you would be such a good costume designer.
I think that's the best compliment I've ever received. Thank you so
so
much. Thank you so much. Lyra, hello.
Welcome back.
Lyra has returned to the stall. She has gotten the rye
snacks.
crackers.
I've gotten so many treats. I've got them all. I've got rye crackers. I've got
Fake, no
mints.
butter.
I've got
Just crack.
no. Oh, should I have gotten butter? I didn't think
Just
about
raw
that.
butter.
I'm not sure. I don't know if butter would
melting in your
Would
hand.
carry
just
well.
slap it on them.
Butter.
I do this with my braids at work too. I'll just be like, oh god, I can't remember something, and my coworkers are like, what are you doing? It's my braids. Sorry. No, but I come back with a bunch of treats and drinks and things.
Do you need
Okay,
help?
what did I miss?
We were just chatting about
Quin.
Skyler's amazing family and their talents of chaos and magic.
Oh, I missed it. I'm sorry.
You want to see me juggle?
Yes, absolutely. Okay, so I hand you a
You have
packet of
3
rye
things.
crackers and a packet of mints
Marlboro
and then
Reds.
a soda. And I pass it
Is
on to you.
there a 4th
Okay.
thing? Anybody in the crowd got a 4th thing?
I'll pass you another packet of rye crackers.
Right, and then I
Sorry.
just go.
So 2 packets of rye crackers and a couple other things. 4 items. If you're juggling normally, I'll say you just still don't have to roll anything. But maybe if you want to do a trick, you're gonna have to roll.
Yeah, fuck it, we do it.
All right, roll. So describe the trick that you're gonna do.
I'm just gonna like put it behind my back and then over my shoulder and catch it.
Okay. Roll acrobatics.
Slay.
Slowly.
Yeah, that's enough. You do it.
That's called acrobatics. I just learned about it.
For what?
Can I?
Yeah.
Oh, I know,
Amazing.
this is cool.
Absolutely amazing.
And I made sure to not shake up the soda all too much so that you can drink it a little bit after.
We'll give this one to Calx.
it's
Don't worry,
definitely-
he'll drink it.
Yeah.
Gonna fucking explode.
Yeah. He'll be fine. I've done that before to him many times. He'll be fine. Oh, that'll be amazing. Hey, Sable,
Yes.
both of you. I should probably just ask both of you this question. You know, it's my brother's probably gonna ask this too, and I just think maybe let's just get it out of the way, right?
Sure, I love questions.
Are you trustworthy?
They just stare at you.
Well, you know, like.
Would anyone who's not trustworthy answer that question truthfully, though?
That's an excellent point. If we say yes, will you believe us, or is there like a test that we get graded on?
You see, I'm not really the one that asks these questions. Usually my brother asks these questions, and so I just thought it would probably be better if I asked it this time rather than him, but maybe you're right. Maybe I'll just let him ask these.
Well,
No, I don't think it matters who actually asks the question, but I think it's the question being asked that's not well formed here.
here's what I'll say.
What do you mean? I don't quite understand what you mean.
Like, I don't think it matters if you or if Calx actually asks the question. I think we could lie either way. But I'm not
Are you
planning on
lying?
I'm not lying.
Roll deception check. I'm kidding.
I will. I mean, what if we...
I mean, if you
Are
want
you
to
lying?
determine if she's lying, roll an insight check.
No, of course not.
Hold on, give me a second. That's not very good.
Doesn't seem like she's lying.
Okay. So, are you trustworthy?
Yes.
Okay, Sable, are you trustworthy?
I mean, my mom always said, she always used to say, never give Sable anything important to do because we know that she'll forget about it. So I'm not very much to be trusted with, but I mean, I'm never going to stab you in the back. I can tell you that much. I don't have a knife.
I don't even know who you are. I
So-
don't even know who you are.
I don't even know who you are. Who are you? Yeah, what's my name? Okay.
So, I mean, with secrets, maybe not so. Well, actually, I'm great with secrets. I don't remember them, so it's perfect. It's perfect, really, if you think about it. You can tell me anything, and I'll forget. Is that what we're talking about? I just am trying to make sure I'm answering this question correctly.
Well, it's just that, my brother gets really, really uncomfortable with people who do magic sometimes.
Oh.
So, I just thought, I would just ask this question so that maybe I could already tell my brother, oh, don't worry, they're fine. We don't have
That's
to
so
ask
fair.
them.
Are we talking
You
about
know,
the
'cause
worst
I
things
really
we've ever
like you
done
guys.
with our magic? I can tell you.
Well, no, because, I really like you guys, right? I just want to make sure that,
Wait. What, Lyra? Wait a second. You're gonna say the worst thing you've ever done with magic?
Lyra or me?
You.
I'm not going to...
Oh, of course. I'm happy to tell you.
Well, this is Sable.
Yes, I'm Sable.
Yes, I know. I was pausing Lyra from continuing.
Oh,
Oh, okay,
Because she
sorry.
was going to bulldoze right over the fact that you were just going to admit the worst thing that you've
Yes,
ever
of
done with
course.
magic.
I will tell you. It's embarrassing. And I shield my eyes. I'm so embarrassed.
It's embarrassing.
This one time, my cousin, her name is Shelly. I promised my mom that I would not give her a hard time about her outfit. But I couldn't do it. It was so atrocious. I simply could not stand it. Kelp was out 15 years prior. And I told her this
You don't
repeatedly.
Have to tell me twice.
I know. It's atrocious.
Who wears
She
kelp anymore?
literally wore kelp boots. And I just couldn't stand it. So, I cursed her to never wear shoes again.
You cursed her? Actually did a curse
And
on her?
never wear shoes again.
Is she still not wearing shoes to this day?
To this very day. The last that I knew.
You see,
her
you
cold
don't
little feet.
understand. You don't understand. Is Shelley's family was too poor to afford anything besides kelp boots, and so they definitely don't have enough money to lift a curse.
It was temporary, but I don't think that
Hey.
she realized that. So now she just doesn't wear shoes.
We listen and we don't judge.
Thank you.
We listen and we don't
We listen
judge.
and we don't judge. You're right.
We listen and we don't judge.
So there you go. I don't know if that makes me trustworthy, but I promise not to curse your shoes.
Well, I would hope
What
that if I
about
was wearing
with
something out of style, you would tell me
I will.
first before you curse me.
You just have to listen to me. If you don't listen, I can't help you beyond that. You may wake up with no shoes, but
Just gone.
I'll try my best.
But what if I don't sleep with shoes?
I mean, who does?
Then you may wake up without them regardless. I don't know what to tell you.
Understandable.
Okay.
Anyways,
Well, I feel better already. Thank you for letting me ask the question. I really just wanted to get it right out of the way, you know? Just like bulldoze it out of the way. I can trust you guys. This is perfect. Okay. Beautiful. Love it.
amazing.
Who wants a rye cracker?
So you guys,
I would love one.
unless you want to talk about anything else, you guys will meet back up again with Calx and Lysander, who are just quietly sitting in the alleyway. Just
sitting in the
sitting
alleyway
there.
apart.
I'll pass out the food and then I'll be like, Calx, I gotta talk to you about something over here real quick. Over here.
All right.
By ourselves.
Yeah, that's
By
fine.
ourselves.
Yeah.
Over here.
All right.
Okay.
I'm following you.
Okay, and when I think we're out of the way of other ears, I will tell him, Calx, I asked them if they were trustworthy, and I think they are.
What? You just asked them if they're trustworthy
Yeah,
out in the open,
absolutely.
and what did they answer?
Well, so Sable told me her worst case of magic, what she ever did, her worst one, and she said that it was when she cursed someone for being a fashion faux pas and cursed them to never wear shoes again. Now, I think that's not that bad, let's be real.
I mean-
Kelp was out 15 years ago. We all knew that. Even you knew that. Okay?
I didn't know that, but I mean,
Well, you never wear kelp.
I never
make
knew
sure
kelp
of
was
that.
an option.
I make sure of that.
An option.
Well, you don't worry. Trust
Like you
yourself,
wear
okay?
kelp, like out in the
Kelp
open,
shoes. Kelp
like
shoes.
as shoes.
Shoes, kelp. Yes. Okay. And then
Why we're rushing past this? That
yeah, well, it's and then
Why did you expect
Skyler-
me to know this? Why did you expect me to know that kelp was an option? I've worn the same set of armor for 5 years!
It's gonna be a collection of weights. What? We're rushing.
Anyway,
past
you
this.
saying sorry to interrupt,
Rushing
Lyra.
fast.
Are you good?
Sorry to
Are you
interrupt.
good now?
Yeah,
You've
I'm good now.
You've
I'm
gotten
good
over
now.
the kelp. You've gotten
Yeah,
over
I'm
the kelp.
going over the kelp.
Okay, good.
Still not the
Okay.
good shoes though, but we can go. We can come.
Well, don't worry. They're not wearing shoes anymore, so they're fine. Don't worry. They're good.
So
They're
it's
barefoot
still
for the rest of their
cursed?
life.
They're still
Yeah.
cursed.
Yeah.
So she's cursed a person for 15 years.
You know, I didn't think that far into the repercussions of that.
And this is your response asking if she's trustworthy?
But I said, you know, I would hope that you would talk to me first before you cursed me, and she said she would. So
And you trust
me.
that? You trust that?
I do. I really like these people, Calx.
That's fair, that's fair. What about Skyler? What did she say?
Well, Skyler kind of got all philosophical on the question, and I kind of zoned out
Like
for a
she
bit.
didn't answer?
She kind of really, yeah, kind of. But I did.
It's not even...
But I did. But I did
Sorry?
insight her. I did check into her, and she seemed pretty trustworthy too.
Alright. Now, did you actually ask them the question, or did you just ask if they were trustworthy? Because that's not the question.
I just asked if they were trustworthy.
Oh my god.
Well, fine, then you
Why
do
would
it, and
you
I
do it?
storm
Why-
away.
why-
I
no, no, no,
storm
Calx-
away.
Calx would give you a big hug before it'd be like,
I get really
Oh.
stiff, and I do a big old pouty face.
just for future reference, the question is, where is your source of magic? That's the question. That's the important one.
Well, fine, you go ask it then.
I guess I will.
And I've got
No.
thunderstorms in my hair.
Like, can I have the rye crackers before you leave there? They're my
Do
favorite.
you think you deserve rye crackers?
Yeah, I really do. I just sloshed into shit for 30 minutes.
All right, you did do that. Okay, and I give him a rye
and
cracker.
I
right,
wouldn't say sorry for what I said. I thought it would be funny, but after thinking it over, it's not that funny. And you're very light, because you're like half made of air. You're actually very, very light.
I give him 2 rye crackers and I walk away.
All right.
So good.
By the way, guys,
I can't get out of this accent, and I don't know why. I got into it like an
By the way,
Irish
guys,
accent, and I
so-
can't get out.
Are we headed to do the ne'er-do-wells in the alley, or are we just
Yeah,
gonna
we're
continue?
probably
Yeah, we're getting there someday.
short resting. We're short resting right now. That's what I
Oh, you're
thought.
short resting right now. Yes.
here forever, never to leave.
So, any other conversations want to go
Well,
on
I
during the
think
short
Calx has
rest?
to ask the question.
Okay, well,
while the
Calx needs
two
to ask
go
some
away,
questions now.
Okay, well, hold on. While the 2 go away, I'll just...
Oh, you cut out.
You cut out.
Man, I'll look to Skyler and Sable.
You cut out again.
I don't know how to stop this. Do you like spiders?
Buddy.
Well, spiders kind of make me think about the spiders of the sea, aka crabs, and one of my best friends as a small little child was a crab. So I have neutral feelings towards spiders.
Okay.
From a distance.
All right.
I wouldn't say that I don't like them. I'm scared of them.
I get that. Some of them can be quite scary. But, most of them are harmless, and most of them don't want to harm you either. Unless I ask them to, but I won't.
Yeah, but I don't know what they're thinking.
But you can always ask me.
But I feel like that would be a burden on you if I asked you every time I saw a spider if it wants to kill me or not.
Well, I can answer that. They don't want to kill you. They want to be left alone. They want to kill other things like insects, but not you.
Why do they move so fast?
Well, it's very beneficial to move fast, quite small.
I will say, Lysander, since having met you, I have been less afraid or less concerned of spiders than I ever have before, because you can actually talk to them. So you can say, "Hey, don't bite my friends," and I'll be like, "Whoo, dodged a bullet there."
That's actually a really good point. I need to think about that a lot more.
Well, it's just that Calx said that he didn't appreciate all of the spiders I summoned to make us quiet, and I just wanted to see what you thought. Because I can really only use spiders through magic. It's what I trained my whole life, really, Lynn. So, I don't know if I'll be much use to you trying to do something else. And honestly, I don't want to do anything else either.
I'm going to assume that any spider that's conjured by you is harmless to me.
Yes,
I second that.
Great.
except for
I'm-
maybe Memi. But he's crotchety and angry.
You know what I would say, friend? I would say retract that statement and just go with all spiders conjured by me, save for you. That's what I would go with. Just for,
That would be lying.
well, do you feel like you can control Nemi?
Yes, for the most part. It would
Brilliant.
be really interesting if he managed to bite you if I was around. I wouldn't let him.
Does he exist when you're sleeping?
Persephone and Memi are spirits I was bonded to when I was young. They are powerful, and because they're bonded to me, they're around me constantly. I have to manifest them with magic to bring them to where we are. They're beyond elsewhere. But
So
they're
like,
always
I'm not
around
going
me.
to wake up and there be like a god spider.
Not unless I
coming.
wanted him to guard you for some reason.
Well,
I have a question. I have an idea that I'm just curious of. Back where I'm from, if you ever see dolphins, it means there's sharks around, but the dolphins will protect you. So, is there anything that our friends who are a little more concerned about the spiders, could they potentially carry something that spiders don't like very much? Like, say, I don't know, lemons. I don't know what spiders like. Is there something that's a repellent to spiders that maybe like Calx could carry for him to feel comforted in his time with me?
There's certain wasps that are very dangerous.
Oh,
That would certainly make them run away in terror.
I feel like a wasp might be troublesome. Is there a secondary, non-stinger, angry bug version we could consider?
Just a larger
how, like,
predator, which
ants don't like
So-
cinnamon.
you don't really have to be worried about spiders.
Got it.
Perfect. Noted.
Right. Just what I needed to hear.
Shall we continue? Thoughts?
Good news, the short rest is over, guys.
Calx is
Harley,
coming
what-
over to stop some more, though.
I do have a question.
Oh.
Did anybody lose health during the battle other than myself?
We all did.
Calx did too, but
Okay.
he has second wind,
So
he regenerates it.
because I
can
shared
do-
stories of my home, you guys can roll hit dice to recover health.
Yeah, so if you are going to roll hit dice to recover health, you get to roll an additional one.
Oh, nice.
Okay, that'll take me up to 4.
So what do I roll? What is it to recover my? What is it?
You as a wizard have hit dice that are d6, so
D6.
you can spend hit dice. 1d6 plus your con mod is how much health you regenerate. As a level 3 character, you have 3 hit dice, and you restore 1 each long rest.
Nice.
Yay!
Nice. Any abilities that you have return on a short rest. So, Lyndsie, you can also use Arcane Recovery as a wizard.
Yay! So I get rid of that and I get my. Wait, I think the only spell I used was my dancing lights, which is just a.
Oh yeah, that's true.
That's
so
just
never
a
mind.
cantrip. So I'm okay for now.
I think Lysander is a land druid, right? So you can use natural recovery.
Yes, to get some soul slots back, which I will do. I can use I don't, as far as I'm aware, but I can one of the newer druid features is I can nuke. So I'm going to be doing that.
Oh.
I need to look to see the features the
Yeah.
specific.
So everyone finishes a short rest. You take some time, eat some rye crackers, eat some beans. That's all they had was rye crackers and beans.
Calx
So-
wouldn't want to ask his question. though.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. So do what you're gonna do.
Corey.
All right.
Here we go.
I prepared maps for like 3 weeks ahead at this rate, guys.
That's
All
one for
right,
you.
Table.
Yes, that's me.
What is the source of your magic?
What is the source of my magic?
Yeah.
Apparently, my questions weren't enough. Sorry, ladies.
Oh, that's totally fine. Well, I would say it's
I'm sorry, out of character because I'm a wizard. Is it just my birth?
You would have had to study and learn.
Oh. Okay. All right.
I worked really hard in school, and
What school?
Ocean Breeze, Nautical School, and Magic Crafts.
Yes.
Would I have
That
any
one.
knowledge of this school?
Roll a history check.
Obnica.
Nika.
Good
You've
old
never heard
Obnica.
of this school before.
Obnica.
Where is it
I was
located?
trying to.
In the
Edge of the Coral District.
edge of the Coral District.
I'm sorry, should I just be interviewing Corey now?
I am gonna be honest, I did not think through a school. That was my bad. In backstory
No,
wise.
there's no. Why would you have thought of a school? Like,
What's the strongest spell you can cast?
But now it's
What's-
going. You guys are gonna visit that place at some.
Oh my
What's
God,
the
I
strongest?
can't
Oh, let me show you. And I will pull out my my sketchbook, aka my spell book, and I will flip through a bunch of very, very colorful, very beautiful drawings, paintings, sorry. And I'm assuming that like probably Misty Step is stronger than Locate Object, right? Would we agree with that? Are they equal? I mean, they're both second level.
They're
so-
according to the lore, they're about equal. But she shows you a couple decent spells, stronger than anything Lyra can cast.
Yeah, see this one here, and it's kind of like a picture of a person. It's like a sketch of it's like a watercolor sketch of a person kind of like running, and at the bottom of their feet is little like sparkling puddles. And then I flip to another page, and like there's another person that's got like a little like magnifying glass. It's also watercolor, and it's like following like a very like colorful trail. So this one's Misty Step, and this one helps me find things because I lose things all the time. So I learned that one as soon as I could. So.
All right, and I guess my biggest question would be if you remember any of the professors that you might have interacted with at Obnica.
Well, Professor Gillyfin was really fun. I especially appreciated her art class. It was my favorite of them all. But I suppose that, like, I don't know. Corey, give me a not fun professor.
No, that's you've Professor Buttlesworth was pretty cranky all the time.
Would I know either of these professors?
You don't know of the school. You do not know anything about the school.
That is fair. That is fair.
Like she's basically telling you about. Like, best I can say, Nick, is she's telling you about the University of Wisconsin. Like, do you know the University of Wisconsin exists? Yeah. Do you have any idea what life is like up there? No.
All right.
Did I pass? Did I pass your test?
No, you actually didn't.
Oh, well, that's fine. I was never very good at taking tests anyway, so I expected as much.
Anyway, how did you get into school if you're not good at anyone? It doesn't matter. Skyler, source of magic.
My patron.
Okay, and your patron is?
Pass.
All right.
And then we
Patrons
kept
are gone,
walking.
Patrons are god, right?
No.
Like some deity?
An entity.
An entity? A powerful one? Not human?
Not human.
Right, perfect. Anyway, we have something to do, right?
Wow, your questions were much easier than mine.
I know. Isn't it nice?
This is not a fair test. I need to put in a complaint. Never
Or
mind.
ignore.
Wait, are you saying that my questions were harder to you?
What? No, did you not hear the It doesn't matter. We just need to find the
Her
ruffians.
questions are harder than my questions.
Oh, got it. Okay, that's what you're saying. Got it.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. He's a lot. He's a handful.
Yes, I
don't
am.
know how to stop him.
Yeah, she does it.
That's all right. He had to carry me through sludge, so
No.
I
I'm
answer
not
the
okay.
questions willingly. It's fine.
My brother is annoying.
Oh, I don't think he's annoying.
No, but you haven't lived with him for this long.
How
I forgot
long?
how old I was. I
Haha, for this.
Wow, that's a long time to live with someone. You all say in unison.
don't know.
Oh my
So
god.
I don't know. We talked about it last week or 2 weeks ago, and I don't even remember.
I think you would have been with me specifically for 18 years at this point.
18 years? Oh, 18 years of pain and agony from all of his questions.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, but you'll miss me, I'm sure.
Are you leaving
Don't
somewhere?
count on it.
Where are
Not
you
right
going?
there, no.
Oh. Okay, good, because we have to find this alley, which, like, how long is this? How long is this
It's right now.
road?
You guys have been standing outside of the alley for the past 10 minutes.
Oh, look,
All
we're
right.
here.
Got it right there.
Oh my god,
look,
are
it's
these
the alley.
vagabonds that have been waiting there for 1 hour?
As you make it to this alley, and you guys have been passively just kind of looking down alleys as you've gone. This one, as you make it to it, you look down and you will see a group of individuals huddled down at the end of the alley. They definitely, it's this random, just in between these two buildings. You can see like crates and like garbage inside of it. And as you look, you will see the flash of a weapon as one like moves a curved sword from beneath. And they're all just kind of talking with each other.
Would I send Persephone?
I mean, sure. You'd probably reason with these people.
Persephone will crawl out from back of the hood, crawl down his face, and off onto the ground.
All right, you guys are on the right. Everyone make for me a stealth check.
Can we not be far enough away that I can send Persephone? I guess we had to
No,
be
you can
close enough
send
to look into the
Persephone,
alley.
but I'd like everyone to make a stealth check.
Okay. Do you need a stealth check from Persephone?
Yes.
Okay. So this is on mine.
Calx is like Metal Gears against the wall. He like crouches.
And this is Persephone's. There you go.
Okay, perfect.
So this one looks like the leader, is what you're saying.
Yeah. So as you look down, you can't really hear what they're talking about, but these five guys are kind of like lounging about, and this guy appears to be at the front, appears to be like speaking to them intently. They don't really seem to notice you don't seem to care.
I will send Persephone up on the wall enough and start seeing through her senses, and just send her forward to get a.
Move her to where you wish.
Until I can make out their voices. So where would that be? Like discern. the
Right
words they're saying.
there.
Okay.
It'd
yep,
be
that
like
works.
right there.
Right on his foot, please.
Maybe
okay.
however high the building goes, just maximize.
So as you get closer, you will hear the guy at the front speaking out. Look, they close up the stall around 8 p.m. And with the break-ins going on, what's one more? If we get through past them, maybe around 9, 10 p.m., we can probably get a place that's not being guarded at the time. The other people are like, we got to worry about the peacekeepers, though. They got eyes on the street ever since the break-ins have been coming about. We sure this is a good time. We shouldn't wait. We gotta go now. People are shoring up defenses ever since the break-ins. We're running out of time. If we're gonna hit that jewelry store, we gotta do it soon.
These men are definitely criminals planning to help people.
How many of them do you see?
There are
6.
I'm going to call Persephone back now, but I think we have our perpetrators. And then I'll have Persephone vanish.
Where'd Persephone roll?
Yeah.
A 7.
Yep, right there.
As you say that, one of them, you can see as you're looking through Persephone's eyes, you'll see one kind of looking up and like he sees this giant ass spider on the wall. Like,
Okay. She's blended in with the stone, but yeah, it's still
yeah, but
noticeable.
he notices her. He just like looks at her.
Does he
I'll just have
look
her-
like he's gonna
I'll have her-
attack her?
I'll have her stay
No.
there, and then I'll be like, Persephone, quick, make like a normal spider. I will send you. And she'll just like just around
She
and
just starts crawling up the wall a
start
little
crawling
bit.
up the wall, yeah, and just like
Yeah, but you'll see, just like looking. How afraid is he of
I will
spiders?
start to say too, I'm like,
All right, he's got him.
They've noticed
He's gotta make
I think we need to make a move quickly.
He's got to make a wisdom saving throw to see how afraid of spiders he is. Oh god, he rolled a 2. He shoots up and backs away, and everyone's like, "Yo, what? Gerald, what's wrong?" And he's like, "That is the biggest damn spider I've ever seen in my entire life." Yes, Karleigh.
In this commotion, can I use this to sneak up to get further? Like,
Sure. Yeah, roll a stealth
maybe like
check.
behind this box. Okay.
Yeah, roll a stealth check.
Do I get advantage because they're all shaken? They're all looking
I'll
at the
say
spider?
no. I'll say no. No, you gotta go stealth. 14 is enough, though. You
Okay, I want to like
Metal Gear
make it
behind
to
the
like
box.
back here, behind the
Yeah.
box, and
And
then
they're all
okay.
like, they'll look up and they're like, "Oh, it's not harming us." And one of them is like, "No, that's an interesting spider. That's nothing like I've ever seen. It almost looks like a golden orb weaver, although it's white with a white exoskeleton."
Can
And
I?
then another one goes, "That can't be right. Golden orb weaver's a tropical spider."
Obviously, these guys
Can I-
are
hold on.
evil. They know about
Can I-
spiders.
Yeah. Yes,
brothers.
Karleigh.
Sorry, I want to get Persephone out of there. So can I mage hand my invisible mage hand over to
Yeah.
this corner? Oh, like right here, just like. Oh, it's gotta be for me. So like right here, and just kind of like rustle some like garbage on the ground. It's invisible.
Yeah,
So
it's
just
invisible.
like pretend like something's like, or like pick up something and like throw it.
Yeah.
So like it's like making a noise away from Persephone,
Yeah, sure.
so that she can scurry away.
Roll me a performance check to see how much of your attention you catch. That's and so one of the like as they're speaking, it's like, well, that being said, that doesn't mean that orb weaver can't make its home in a city. I mean, it's got the building said that there will be like this, like the box will move a little bit, and all of them will look over. Oi, at the leader, and this Persephone will away. At this point, the leader
And then
will
I'll have
stand
her
up.
scuttle off enough and then vamp her so she goes
Yeah.
back to her pocket.
At this point, the leader is like, something's going on here. And he draws his scimitar. And all the guys are like, something's going on here. And they're all kind of like on alert, like looking around. They're gonna make perception checks. I'll just do one for the leader, one for the guys. Leader. Okay,
They're
guys.
gonna find me.
They look.
I'm just waiting for.
Would I notice that they're
I'm
looking
waiting
around?
for Calx to charge in.
Yeah, I
Well,
think
no,
at this point, Calx would start running in if he senses his sister's in danger.
No, hang on, guys, hang on. As you all like stand at the edge of the alley and they look, the guy leader's like looking around. They look toward the box, but Lyra, you go against the box. Guess it was nothing, just a weird spider. All right, kind of. And they look back to where the spider went. They don't see the spider, and the guy who rolled a 2 on his wisdom saving. Where'd the spider go? And he's gonna back up, and he's gonna draw his scimitar. So I'm looking for the spider. He's gonna get away from the walls, and it's like, Gerald, calm down. It's okay. It's gone. And he's like, he's like looking around. But they're kind of like, okay, well, I guess we gotta finish our conversation. Weird little thing. So, what I'm thinking, if we break in the window around 10 p.m. and they'll go back to planning.
All right. Well, gang, I think we charge in there and subdue them, and try not to kill. Is that all right with everybody?
Do we plan on trying to pursue the perpetrator later today? Because if not, I have a spell that would be very useful to cast at the start of our fight. But it will take a lot out of me.
Probably not. I don't imagine that these guys will be too difficult. I think just
All right.
let them hit me, and then we'll be fine. All
Okay,
right,
I can
everybody
heal
ready?
you if you get hurt.
I don't worry about it. I'll just die.
What?
No, No, I'm kidding. It was a joke. It was a document.
I
It
don't
wasn't
want you
very
to die.
good. I'm not very funny.
That wasn't funny.
Anyway,
I thought
they're
it was
probably going to hear
hilarious.
Thank you. Oh wait. Oh, I think I just alerted them. But yeah, Calx would like to get with the group. He would like to approach as much as he thinks he could. He's not very stealthy.
If
Just
you
like-
turn the corner, they're gonna see you immediately.
All right.
Can I do something with them real quick?
3.
Well, what would you like to do, Lyra?
If I see him coming and I like see him get ready to attack, with my mage hand, does he have a cloak on? This guy?
Yeah, they have cloaks on.
Okay, can I, with my hand, grab the front of his cloak and like yank it down?
And pull it over his face.
I mean,
Yeah.
you can probably coordinate this. You have
I'll say
message,
that. I'll
don't
say
you?
what I'll say.
I do have
because,
message.
No, yeah, I'll say you could coordinate this. I will say that will count as a help action.
Cool, yeah,
And that would take your action during the surprise round.
that's fine. Cool.
Okay.
All right.
Unless you guys want me to do something else, but that was gonna be mine, and like hiding until
That's
you
funny.
got closer, so we could do some sort of.
If you
commanding strike.
message me, so as a part of the message, I can respond to you and say everybody. He'll basically just count down to 3 and then charge.
Cool.
Okay.
And then I'll do yank.
Yeah. So I'll say that you can do this as like a help action, and you know what? Set the precedent. When a creature is surprised, you can use your mage hand to use the help action against them.
Nice.
Set the precedent. All
All
right.
right.
I'm writing it down now.
Oh, I got a 4.
Oh man.
Would Lyra be able to benefit from the help action?
Yeah. Anyone, like, the help action is the help action. Anyone can benefit from it.
Nick, I'm trading my place with you.
God bless. I was
Oh
just
no,
about to-
except no. Like, Lyra can't help herself. If
That's what-
that's what
I'm
you're.
doing-
No,
that's
she
my whole
can't. She
action.
can't help her. She can't help herself.
So you have a
Cause
4.
that's
Okay.
the whole action.
I need Skyler's initiative. I'll roll it for
I
you,
got it.
Allison.
No,
Oh, you
I got it.
Okay.
Add
Okay.
3 to Lyra's. Lyra has proficiency, or sorry, add 2 to Lyra's. She has proficiency.
Okay.
I never actually.
should be
It
rolling
doesn't
this, right?
change it, but
I
I'll add
actually
it.
didn't.
Okay.
apply it.
So Calx
I got
got, and you switched. Okay, perfect. So.
Hold on real quick.
we-
Can I?
We're gonna get a surprise round.
But I have. Shoot. Cause Calx, don't we want to be closer together in initiative order?
No, it doesn't really matter if we're close together.
It doesn't. Okay.
All right. So
Okay, we'll be fine.
you guys get the surprise round because they dropped their guard. They're like, I guess it was nothing. So Calx, you're up first with a surprise.
All right, I'm going to run. I have my shield and only my shield out, and I'm going to start dashing. I believe that was
I think so.
30, and then no, I have one more.
No, one more.
And
There you
then
go.
I should really use my Q. And then how far away am I? 30? Okay. Yeah, and that's my turn.
Okay. They're surprised. Lyra, it's your turn.
Can I, if it's not too much to ask, can I get a little hand on the board for my mage hand?
I don't have one. Let me quickly make a token.
I'm so sorry. I'm so needy.
All right.
And also, I wouldn't have a turn. My action's done, unless I can use.
Oh, yeah, 'cause
well,
you're using
I
the
can use
help
bonus
action.
action, or is that we don't get
Yeah, you
bonus
can.
action?
No, you get a full turn. So you can use a bonus action. You can move. You have full turn.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna stay where I am, but I'm gonna bonus action hide.
Okay. Yeah. So you're actually still hidden, so you're good.
Oh, I'm good. Okay, then I will bonus action. Keep pulling because I can use my mage hand on my bonus action. Because of one of my things. It's like, what is it? But I'm gonna keep pulling the hood of this guy with my mage
Yeah.
hand.
So you're using the help action.
Yes, but I want to keep pulling it with. Can I keep pulling it with the mage hand? So like he can't
You can
like.
only do it. I'd only because Mage Hand can't normally use the help action. I'd only let you do it while he's surprised, like on a surprise round. So once this round is over, you can't really do it anymore.
Okay, then could I use my mage hand to... Because it says I can't pick up something more than 10 pounds.
Yeah.
Can it...
And all these hands are really disgusting. This
Well,
AI
you know-
generator is not good. They keep having 6 fingers.
Well, AI struggles with hands.
AI
As we
really
all
struggles
know.
with hands.
Okay. I guess I'll dismiss it. I don't know. There's not really much else it can. Like,
Well, I
do
mean,
right
if
now.
you were using the help action, then anyone who attacks that guy until the start of your next turn gets advantage on their attack.
So if I did the same thing to this guy, would that also then get a help action against that guy?
Well, you pick. So you pick who you're using the help action against, that guy or that guy.
Wait, it's this guy. Okay, then it'll just stay.
So
Okay, then
anyone
never
who
mind.
attacks him has advantage
Cool. Great. Then that's
until the start of your next turn.
I'm fine.
Okay.
feel good.
Sable,
I feel
it
good.
is your turn,
Hooray. Okay.
and you can breathe now. You're not in a sewer.
I
yet.
can breathe. So with a deep breath, I will take my movement of the feet. Let's see if I can to
The
move
feet.
up here. The feet. And then let me get my measuring stick. That's very far away. Let me see.
He should be within range of a chromatic orb.
I don't have
You're
chromatic.
right. Never mind.
orb
You don't have the component yet.
Yeah, I don't have it yet. So I shall dash closer. Can I use my dash to get closer in?
Yeah, you can use your dash to get closer.
Okay, huzzah. So I will move another, let's see, 5, 10. Wait. Yes. Movement to here.
Movement to here.
And I shall wait.
Okay. Bonus action.
I can still use a bonus action? I
Yeah,
thought my
you can
dash.
use one.
I thought the
No,
dash.
dash is
used
your
it for some
action.
reason. Oh, okay. Let me see.
Okay.
Yeah, you might want to not dash and do something else if you can. I don't know. if the-
None of
the
my
range-
none of my stuff can go far enough. So, I mean that could, but that wouldn't be very useful for us. So, I'm good. I think I'll just wait.
Sounds
For now.
good.
Yes.
So that means that next up is Lysander.
Corey, I just realized I could have used my bonus action to do something. Is it okay if I do that now?
What would you want to do?
To cast resistance on myself to what weapons do they seem? They have scimitar?
They
I would
have
reduce-
scimitars, and some of them are taking out slings.
Okay, I would like to reduce slashing damage by D4.
Okay. All right. Sure, Lysander, what do you got?
Okay. Checking the range of everything. First off, 30 feet, I assume square, so it's 15. That's 30. What do I see? See peoples.
You see the men, all the men.
Okay. As my action, I will resummon.
Okay, where's Persephone going?
5 feet behind Calx.
There you go.
I want her to stay in range of him. And then that's my action. Bonus action. I don't think I have any. Pretty sure. Just double check.
Okay.
Nope. Okay.
All right. So that's it.
No. Got it.
No spells. All right, then it's Skyler's turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's magic action. Okay.
Okay. I've been thinking about this on the floor.
Remember, if you don't attack this guy, like if you attack him, you get advantage because because Lyra is helping you.
Good. Okay, great. I want to move so I can see them. Slay. Then Eldritch Blast.
Which has a range of 120 feet, right?
Yup.
All right, well, roll advantage.
Blast him.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Blasting.
20.
That definitely. Oh my God. This little pink purple beam of light and strikes him in the chest. He like is knocked back and onto the floor because he couldn't really see to dodge. His hood was pulled up over his face, and he's like, oh, like on the ground.
And then I'm gonna use my other, because I think I moved how many feet from here? 15. So now I'm gonna move another 20 up. And
All right, anything else? Bonus action?
I'm gonna hex one of them.
Okay, which one are you gonna hex? Oh wait, it doesn't hex have a range of 60 feet?
90.
90. Well, there you go. He's hexed now. What would you like to give him disadvantage on?
I'm gonna give him disadvantage on Dex.
Dex. He has disadvantage on Dex. What a loser. His turn. Freelancers! Stand up. We can't let them take us, boys! He doesn't know Lyra is there. So, he is going to look at his sheet.
Attack.
He's got a sling. He sees that Sable looks like an easier target than Calx. Oh, he will take a sling, put a stone in it, fling it around, and sling it towards Sable. So, Sable, does a 21 hit you?
Yes.
You sure?
Unfortunately,
I feel like that
it
would
does.
just miss. You take 8 points of damage. He just hits you right in the forehead. Ow!
Ow, that was so rude.
Forehead today.
And then
skin's broken, you're bleeding.
yeah, and then he will back up a little bit, like, oh, get him, boys! We gotta stop the pace, the freelancers. Calx, it's your turn.
Let's go!
Let's go! Let's go!
Calx will run up in front of the box to get a bit of a defensive stance. I will. Let's see. I will action dodge, I think.
What a lame character. Alright, it's all the guys.
Hey, action dodge is great.
Alright, 3 of them don't have slings, so they're gonna run up. They're gonna dash.
Let's go.
And at that range, they will definitely see Lyra. But these 2 who also have slings will fall in line with their leader. And 1 sling toward Calx.
No!
Does a 21 hit?
Disadvantage?
Yes, but it has disadvantage.
Because he dodged.
Yep.
Does a 1 hit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sable is getting another sling because she looks easy to
Can they
kill.
reach her from this distance?
How rude.
Actually, maybe not them.
Also,
Sling
there
is
are-
60 feet. Oh, so they roll with it. So they have to go for Calx then. He has to go for Calx. Okay,
go.
Calx.
What
A
bastard?
19 or a 25?
19 hits.
You take 8 points of damage. Boing, ow! getting hit with rocks from range. Lyra, it is your turn.
Yes.
You see 3 men with curved swords running up at your brother, and they all see you. They go, they look at you like this. They go like, oh, and they point at you. They point at you.
And me? You're pointing at me?
Yeah. They go. They look. They
pop
do. Oh, that's what they do.
A point that pop up and go me, and then I pop up and I charge forward, and I'll attack this one. But do I get? I don't get sneak attack.
You don't get advantage, but you get sneak attack because Calx is next to you.
Can you get behind them though?
You can't really move through enemy space, so you'd have to. Yeah, you'd have to.
You could move around here.
You'd have to go that way.
And then come
but
back.
You could. You could move around them.
But do I leave his opportunity of attack?
You'd have to go. You'd have to go against either up here for.
Yeah.
So you'd have to go up here so that you don't take the opportunity attack. I believe. Right?
Oh, that's what you're saying. Okay.
It's
Well,
like
then let's do that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, that doesn't work. Okay, looks like you can't.
Well, you can get there, but like you get there and it's very committal, so you have to stay there essentially.
So probably don't do that.
I'm gonna do what I originally wanted to do.
Okay, roll the hit.
Good choice.
I love you too. Thank you.
I was fighting.
I just feel like my back was gonna be against people, and I was like, no, if I like that. Okay. I'm gonna do green flame blade.
Green flame. Can you sneak attack on green flame blade?
Yeah, it's a weapon attack. You can't get.
I don't see why
not.
not.
The second part of it, but the first part.
Rogue.
This is a very common thing where.
Sneak attack.
Like
once per turn, you can deal an extra 1d6 with an attack roll if you have advantage on the attack and the attack uses a finesse or a ranged weapon. Yeah. So this is a finesse weapon that you're making an attack roll with. So
Natural 20!
Okay. Well,
I don't have the d6 on there yet, though.
Crit. Oh my god.
So this man dies.
Is it 2d6 or 1d6? Because I crit?
You 2d6. Yeah. And then 10 fire, 10 fire damage goes to his friend.
No, 3 fire damage. It's 24 to him as piercing damage, and then 3 damage to spread to his friend.
Yeah.
Okay, so that man's dead. 3 fire damage on his friend. So Lyra no, that's too much damage.
No!
So Lyra stands up and like stabs her rapier forward, and this man just as like flame just bursts through him, and he is like blown apart, and his friend gets singed. He's very dead now.
I didn't mean to do.
Sable, it is your turn. Unless, did you have a bonus action? Did you have a bonus action?
I just will dismiss my mage hand. I had one.
Okay.
Also, I don't know if everyone else is seeing it, but I see 2 Persephones on the board. Is that just me?
I do not see it. I think it is.
I only see one.
Okay, cool. That's fine.
Alright, Sable, it's your turn. You got hit with a rock. You got hit with a rock in the face.
Yeah.
Man, that hurt.
Taking my hand from my injury, I'm going to huff a little bit and be like, tan is so tacky. And flourishing my hand that was holding my injured head, I'm going to summon my spellbook and paintbrush, and I'm going to say cover. And I want to place fog cloud over here so that I can
nice.
Stop the ranged people from hitting me again because I was so rude.
Yeah, so you're just gonna put them in a fog cloud.
Yes. So with a like a whisper of sea salt air of cloud of fog will descend upon these horrendously dressed ruffians.
Does that look like a good
in your book, or
does
well,
that
my
look
spell's
like a good
already my spell's already painted, but I use the paintbrush to like make a mark in the air.
Is that where you want? Is that where you want the border? Is that where you want the border of the fog cloud? Do you want it further back?
I want it to be further up so that they have further to move out of it. So I want it to
so like right there.
Yeah, like flanking
Wow,
their
that's
friends.
nasty. So they're like, come on, and they're loading more slings, and then just fog, and they're like, oh.
Ruffians. And then I would like to use my bonus action
Misty Step. So my book will flutter to the said picture that I said with the footprints, and I will make the little puddle marks. And I'm going to TP back 30 feet so I can be further out of range.
Do you want to just walk 30 feet?
I guess I can. Yeah.
You sure you want to just walk?
I mean, I guess so.
Are we good? Say if that's
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Yeah.
30. I'll move back here.
We're using your custom rules that you could use a second level spell. Or
Oh yeah, I don't care. The caveat, like the only reason that bonus action rule exists is to nerf Misty Step and Healing Word. So if we want to, like the balance that I think is prompt is you can't use Misty Step to escape a grapple, and Healing Word stabilizes before it picks someone up, and then it's totally fine. And it doesn't matter what you're using on a bonus action.
Okay.
That's like we haven't really talked about it, but like but the bonus action rule literally only exists to nerf those two spells. So why not just nerf those two spells in the situations that they're strongest? You can't Misty Step out of a grapple or a restrain. You can't pick someone up with Healing Word. You only stabilize them. There you go. We're done here. So, but do you want to do anything else, Sable?
Nope. That's it.
Okay. Lysander. Lysanderoth.
I will move forward. At least, like here. Is that? Yes. Okay. I'm going to like pick up my staff and slam it down a bit, and then Calx in front of you. You will suddenly see a surge of like webbing, and miniature Persephones and Memes are going to writhe and swirl. I went around you guys, and this is my land druid feature, but I've redubbed it as Spirit Surge.
Okay, it's from the land druid though.
Yes, it is traditionally called Land's Aids. My sheet, where did it go? Oh man, I can't pull up my character sheet. Let me refresh the page.
Well,
Sucks to suck.
no matter what happens, Calx will shiver.
Calx will be like,
Yeah,
"Oh!"
so sorry, it's like we just had the talk.
Look how this is gone.
What the hell? So, this feature is called Land's Aid. Now, Corey, you can rule it as separate dice for each instance. 1 dice total.
What does it do?
2. Okay, so here, I'll post it. Because now I have my character sheet back up. So, so click the details. There you go. That's what it does.
As a magic action, you can spend use of your wild shape. Say, fragmented spirits of Agamemnon and Persephone surge forth in a circle, and many biting. Raise sphere. Each creature must make a con save, taking 2d6 necrotic damage on a fail. One creature regains 2d6 hit points.
And that will be Calx.
Okay.
So, am I rolling
for this all
dice?
No, usually AoE spells are say 1 dice and then it's just for everybody, just to make it easier.
Okay, and so it will be the same for Calx's healing, too, right?
No. The healing is separate. The healing will be separate.
Okay. So,
But the damage, you just roll 2d6 and that's how much damage they all take.
Okay. So this will be the damage.
Okay.
There you go. And this is Calx's healing.
They roll 6 and a 16, so he succeeds. He does not.
16 succeeds. Yep.
Calx, you heal 12 hit points.
Yep. And so a bunch of tiny Agamemnon.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
and
This man.
Persephones. So Calx, what it looks like is wherever you were, Persephone will, fragmented versions will crawl up to you, and she will start spinning web using your legs and cover your, and then there will be a flash of light and be meant,
Oh
and the
my.
web will disappear.
Wow, that would have been way cooler if you weren't cutting out.
Oh man, dude.
It was only a little bit. It was only a little bit. We got most
We
of it.
got it all.
Okay,
But your
and then,
your microphone is literally arachnophobic, dude. Like every time you're
what it
describing the
is.
spiders.
Anyway, Memi, the small versions of him will just bite wherever they can.
Oh
in
this
instance
guy,
and spread poison.
the guy in the middle gets straight up the misted and like and just dies. And the guy, the guy up here is like, oh, what a wolf spider's doing in Throtwin. Oh, he's like looking at him.
I suppose he would look like a wolf spider.
Was he wounded, or was that from full HP?
No, this guy was wounded. He was wounded by Green Flame Blade.
Oh, okay. I was wondering because I was like, oh my god.
What do you want? Do you want Persephone to do anything? Do you have a bonus action?
I'll move another 5 feet. And then it is now Persephone. She has 20 feet of movement. And she will. I guess that's weird. It's not count. Okay. So it's calculated as 4.5. So let's do it once. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Anyway, so Sable, you will see Persephone just like making her. You have no idea why.
Oh.
And then she gets up to your person.
Hello, land crab.
All right. Anything else?
I think that's it. That's what they're.
All right, Skyler, it is your turn.
Is this guy still alive or is he glitching out?
No, the 2 men on bottom are dead. They are dead men.
But there's a guy on top.
He's dead.
The
X is just underneath him, I think.
This guy is alive. These 2 are dead.
Got it. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast him.
All right, roll the hit.
Normal.
Well,
22.
you guys are sufficient killers. The man is his head gets blasted off his shoulders.
Sheesh.
Okay. Well, it's their turn. Unless you want a bonus action or move, Skyler.
Is there anyone alive?
Not that you can see. You see 3 men, there are 3 men in the fog cloud, though.
3 men in a frog cloud.
5
We're
feet
in a
apart.
You can't see them.
I can't see them. Nope, that's it.
All right. What on earth are they going to do?
That's a good question.
Gavin, are you okay? Gavin?
Yeah, absolutely.
Gosh, I think Gavin's dead.
Okay.
Roll a deception check.
That's rude of you to even ask that I had to do that. Rude.
Oh, don't worry, guys. Gavin's okay.
He's fine.
I need help up here. They're really strong.
Whoa, what you want to do, guys?
Help me!
Oh,
I
man.
need help.
Oh man, you hear swords being drawn, and they're like, "We're not going to prison. I'd rather die." We rolled really high on our wisdom saves. We're not gonna run. Let's charge them. And
What about their BFF, Kevin? They're gonna come help their BFF, Kevin.
These poor scrubs.
Charging out of the fog will come this man first. He has to dash. He'll get to there. Calx, it's your turn. This guy's like, "Oh, I'm not going to prison."
I mean, considering he just dashed out, I guess I'll go for an unarmed strike, which is a strength save for him, or he's grappled.
Okay.
Trying to keep him alive.
You rolled a
right?
1. You rolled a 1. As he runs out, he runs out with the sword over his head. And Calx, you just reach out and grab his neck and like lift him off the ground. He's like.
So because I made an unarmed strike, I get to make a shield bash attack as a part of the same action. So I would like to make him make a strength save or be prone.
Okay.
This kid, bruh.
He rolled a 2.
Okay.
So you choke slam him, I guess.
Yeah, and then I would like to drag him back in front of Lyra, action surge, and then let her take an attack at advantage.
Okay. So, Lyra, you watch this guy charge out of the fog. and Calx just with a shield up, just like the guy swings down, bang, the sword clangs off the shield, and Calx just and just picks him up by the throat and choke slams him into the ground. This guy drops his sword. He's like, oh, and Calx then grabs him by the collar and just drags him over and just plops him down in front of you.
I crack my knuckles and I go, "It's my turn now."
You're like, oh. What would you like to do? You have an attack.
Yeah, I
We
want to hit
should
him
keep
with
them
my
alive
rapier.
and just turn them in.
I want to non-lethally attack him with my rapier.
Okay. You kill him. I'm kidding. Roll advantage to hit. He's prone in front of you.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
You also add a D8 to this. I guess I'll roll the D8 because it's from me.
And a sneak attack, right? I heard that from I heard that from Quin.
Yep. You. Oh, well, he's dead. Wait, guys. Wait, guys. Wait, guys.
I think you kill him again.
You're too strong, Lyra. You're too strong.
It's in my pommel. Like, my sword is in my pommel. I haven't even taken it out yet.
I will say,
you're dealing. The problem is you're dealing 50 points of damage to a man who has 12 hit points.
I will say that the 12 sneak attack damage above it should not be counted because it's already rolled with the damage below.
Okay. Well, here's the thing, though. He has a maximum.
Damage.
He has a maximum of 12 hit points, and you're dealing 34 points of damage to him. I think
Still
that
in
just
my
kills him.
pommel. No, you can still kill him. I'm just letting you know. My sword is still in my pommel.
Yeah, well, no, your sword is in its scabbard, and you hit him, you hit him across the face. But Lyra, you really don't know your own strength. You hit him so hard. You hit him so hard, you literally collapse his throat, and he chokes on his own blood and vomit and dies in front of you.
Calx, I didn't mean to. 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 Calx, I'm a killer.
Lyra, you apparently don't know your own strength, Lyra.
Calx, I'm a killer. I didn't mean to. Calx, I need to go to jail.
It's okay, Lyra.
You have to arrest me. I didn't mean to.
It was you or them. It was...
All right, 2 more men. Calx, that's the end of your turn, right?
Yeah, that's
the end of your turn. All right, 2 more men will come charging out of the fog. Lyra, it's your turn.
Lyra, we have to finish this, Lyra.
I'm gonna kill him. I don't know what to do. She's like crying. She's like, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him.
Oh my god, this is so twisted in the weirdest way.
In scabbard, she goes, I can't try, and she like jumps over on this dead body and like attacks this guy.
Okay.
This guy.
It must.
Probably of Chuckle Fox is just.
You could probably.
Dude, like Lyra just crit on these people and dealt like 2,000% of their max HP. Like she has to kill them.
That's advantage.
Yeah, that's flank. That's flanking that guy.
All right. And
Roll
sneak
advantage.
attack or no? Is that sneak?
Yeah, you get sneak attack.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Karleigh. Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Karleigh, figure it out.
Oh my god, you killed him again.
Oh my god!
Why do you have a second attack? What's going on here?
Because he gave me his react, so he has an ability, commanding strike. Yeah, so this is my actual turn now. And so then I killed another person.
At this point, no, like you can knock this, like this is really ridiculous. You can knock this guy out. You can just just hit him across the face and he just gets knocked.
When you're trying to not kill people, but you're so fucking
good at
you deal so much damage.
Karleigh,
sure, you can.
I hit him across the face and I check to see if he's breathing. I literally go down and I go, is he breathing?
And he's like,
this one's breathing! This one's breathing! This one's breathing!
In the span of 1 round, specifically 2 turns from you, you have dealt 80 points of damage.
As a level 3 character.
That is crazy.
Do you want to use a bonus action? Also, I'm going to dispel the fog because it's not doing anything anymore.
You should
Is that
stand next
okay,
to me so
Sable?
I can protect
Yeah,
you.
that's fine.
Yeah,
I'll
I'm gonna
just erase the
disengage.
ward. I'll erase
I'm
the
gonna
room.
disengage from this guy, and I'm gonna run back to.
Oh, you don't have to
That guy's-
disengage. You can just
that
run
guy's
now.
down. He's
Yeah.
down for.
You can just, you
No,
can just
this
walk
guy.
there.
But I'm next to this guy now.
Yeah, but he's
He's
unconscious.
He's the one
Oh
you
right.
knocked
Okay. Yeah.
out.
I'm gonna run. I'm gonna dash and run back over. Bonus action dash. Run back over.
All right, Sable, it's your turn. There's one man left. He's like, I'm not going to prison. Fight me! Fight me!
That's
Yeah,
insane.
after dispelling the fog, I'm just gonna see that Lyra's running around, like, just smacking
Right.
people with her sword, just going, I didn't mean to! I didn't mean to! And I'm gonna go, well, that looks handled to me, and I'm going to just stay here next to the land crab, and I'm going to start sketching in my book. I'm just gonna be like,
All right.
you're really pretty, I'm gonna draw you. I'm gonna start, like, sketching Persephone.
All right, Lysander, it's your turn.
She's like,
Yeah, Persephone takes like her hind legs and puts them up over her head, so it looks like a little X.
Oh, that's lovely. Well done.
Like a jumping spider.
Yeah.
I too, I suppose, will wait to see what happens. 'Cause, like, everybody looks healthy.
except for
coach
me,
Persephone
I
on
am not
poses?
healthy. I am really
Sable could use some
hurt.
help.
Well, no, I know. I'm gonna heal it. That's what I'm saying. It takes my action to do that. But I was just like, I guess that's handled. Wow, Lyra's really scary. And then I'll turn around, and then I'll just point towards Sable and be like, Persephone, please. And Persephone will crawl onto you. Tick, 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 tick.
Oh, it's hard to
I'll help
sketch you from there, but all right.
And she'll get on your head. Tick, 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 tick. And then she'll pour silk over where you're, and just like wrap it up, and then a light will form, and then you will get healed.
And that's cure wounds, right?
It's cure wounds. So this is my free use of it from Magic Initiate.
Mm-hmm.
So let me mark that off. There's
Yeah, so-
How
It's
many?
like-
wait,
it's
how
like
many
one-
points do I get?
let me roll it.
One. You get one.
1 half
Yeah,
point.
just,
Yeah.
No, this should be. Bam.
Thank you. Yeah,
10 hit points. 10
Natural.
whole hit points.
that's
And then
much
she'll call
better.
off you. Tick, 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 tick.
All right. Skyler, it's your turn.
Don't kill him. Don't kill him.
Okay.
You can do whatever you want, Skyler.
Hey.
The Eldritch Blast calls you.
The Eldritch Blast calls you.
Insane. Karleigh, you rolled 3 crits in a row, and it was all when you were trying to keep them alive.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
Juniper's coming out.
She's reincarnated.
All right, what do you want to do? What do you want to do, Skyler?
Can I just hold my action? Because I feel like we've got it.
Yeah. Yeah, you can just hold an Eldritch Blast in case he doesn't get killed next turn.
Yeah.
All right. Calx. They left it to you, Calx.
Nick.
Nick,
Yes, sorry.
they left it to you.
I thought he was
Oh,
frozen
that's
for
my
a
bad.
second.
That was my bad. I was just thinking about how crazy that shit was that Lyra had killed 3 men.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
We gotta stop talking about it. We gotta stop talking about it, guys. We gotta stop
I
talking
guess.
about it.
I mean, I'll just grapple him and knock him to the ground.
Yeah, honestly, you can just do it. This man can't stop you, so you just knock him out if you want, or kill him. What do you want?
I'm not gonna kill him.
You kill him.
We're not
Okay.
killers.
So, there you go. The alley
covered in
frame has
blood.
been successfully diffused.
Oh,
Two
gonna
of
wrap
them are
this
still
guy up.
alive.
I got some
Two of
rope.
them
I'm
are
gonna-
still alive. We're running a little out of time, so I might just fast track the end of this side quest if that's all right.
that's fine.
Or
Yeah, that's fine.
so if you
It'll
bring
just be like-
if you bring this back to the grocers are all happy and will pay you. And if you speak to any peacekeepers, these men all actually had bounties on their heads, so it's actually good that you killed them. You get paid for killing them.
Can I loot them before we bring them up?
Looting them, you can find 5 scimitars and 4 slings. No, I'm sorry, 3 slings.
Any ammo for the slings?
Yeah, the slings just use rocks. You always have ammo for slings. Total. I need to make one roll.
I'll take a sling. I'm woefully out of range
Total total money from the loot and from the bounties and from everything is 12 gold pieces each. So everyone gets 12 gold pieces.
Did you take away the 1 sling that your bro's taken?
I mean, a sling is 1 copper piece, so I doubt it's too much.
It's gonna greatly impact your interest.
I'll take off 1 copper piece for that sling.
You better. It's gonna greatly impact us all.
So
How dare
that's
you?
yeah. Well, good job, guys.
How much money do we get for the ruffians?
I mean, these weren't. What's that?
How much money do we
gold.
get?
12 gold each.
12 gold.
I mean, I wasn't expecting these to be hard, but you guys just straight up aced that last one.
To have a roleplay moment, I guess, like Lysander would just go up and maybe poke the corpse of the guy that Agamemnon right through, and he's like, I always practiced it, but this is the first time I've taken someone's life.
Didn't she kill one of the kobolds down in the sewers?
I mean, I suppose they're not really like a person, though. They're different. I've killed creatures
And I
before.
thought I was bad. Oh my god.
Lyra starts crying.
Calx would give her a hug.
Are you okay?
Well, when you
I
came out,
killed so many things today.
it's all right, Lyra. You just didn't know that you were incredibly good at dismembering people. No, I said the wrong thing.
Some of your cries are getting through, and some.
Good.
Maybe it might help.
He cries disembodied.
When you turn in the bounty, it might help Lyra a little bit to learn that these were evil people who had bounties on them. So
But not
that
the
might help.
kobolds.
No. Well, for now, after we turn it in, I'll say right now it's like after turning that in, it's like gonna be 3 p.m. We can end session there for today. Any last minute roleplay anyone wants to do while we still have 10 minutes? No.
We roleplayed all before the.
Yeah, we roleplayed a lot.
It's like, does anyone like Lyra's bothered? I don't think Lysander would talk to her. Do Skyler or Sable look?
Lyra's inconsolable. She's just crying.
I think Skyler.
Sable, I'm just sketching Persephone still. I'm just like sat down over
How
on
is
the corner.
Skyler reacting to the killing of these people?
I think she's more like calculating
The amount of money?
how she
The amount of money?
like her magic. You know, like I think she's evaluating what's happened and how.
And Calx is just trying to make his sister feel better and failing terribly.
I'll just like give Persephone directions. I'll be like, I'll go to Sable. Do you want her to like pose in any specific way or something?
Oh, she's actually a natural at it. If you see, she's got her little legs up. She's doing great.
What do you think so far? And I'll show you a picture. And it's like, it's coming together quite nicely for just a sketch so far. Like her little
no,
legs are up.
I think you need to make me a painter's tool supply to know
Sure.
that much.
Yeah, I'll make a roll.
Dexterity plus proficiency, because you have proficiency in painter's supplies.
How do I do that? Do I have to add
Just roll
anything?
you can
Like,
just
do I
roll.
click my painter supply? Does it like do a roll?
Yeah,
for
you can
me?
do that. You can do that.
Okay.
It should query an attribute.
And I do dex?
Yeah, and you do dex.
There you go.
Gotta be
Karleigh.
her.
Looks pretty good.
Absolutely.
Looks pretty good.
I'm working on her details right now. She's got such a pretty rose on her back. Although I refrained from telling her that roses are out of season because I know it's her natural essence. So.
Well, she's always been like that. It's part of her.
I know, exactly.
Awesome.
So it's like freckles. You know, freckles come in and out, but I always have mine. So nothing you can do about it, you know.
That's true. I don't like being tall. I remember when I was small and it was much easier. I can't do anything about that though. I just got tall.
I feel you could see so many fine things, though.
Yes, but I like crawling into tight spaces and I can't do that much anymore.
Maybe I'll work on a spell that can make you small.
That
In the
would be
future.
nice.
I think I've heard of one. I might be able to look into that.
Are you bothered by the men we killed?
Well, obviously it's upsetting. But you can't dwell on those things, you know. They were criminals.
Alright.
Like, would I have
I remember
preferred for
that.
them to live and my friends to die? No.
Cool.
So, I'm just happy everyone's all right. I feel bad for Lyra, though. I have to finish her drawing this evening. I must. She must know how beautiful she is in my eyes. For a spirit boost.
That sounds good. I don't know how much that helps, but I think you would know better than me.
Are you bothered?
Well, no, in a way, I'm just thoughtful about it. Spent a very long time to be able to do these things, and I think that maybe this is part of what I was supposed to do. But I'm not sure.
When you get bothered, you have to remember everything has an ebb and flow, a high tide and a low tide. And during the low times, you just have to remember it will get better in the end. So don't you worry about it. And I like tap you on the shoulder a little bit. Just be like, you kept us safe. And that's what's
Reach that
important.
You can't reach that high.
I
go
tap
like
you on the
this.
arm.
You tap
I
him
didn't
on
know
the
if you were like, I didn't know if you were crouched down or if you were standing up. I didn't know when.
Maybe he was. Yeah. So he's really like 6'6".
Yeah.
Massive. 6', because he just hunches. All right. So thank you for talking. Like look over. Like Skyler's seemingly like invested in something. Like thinking about something. So I think I'll. And then I'll probably just like sit next to Sable as she draws Persephone.
Okay. With that, we will end session for now. Good job on your first murders, your first kills.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Nah. Don't worry. We're basically not going to be fighting humans too much.
But when we
ex-
do, we're gonna massacre them.
No, actually, now that I think
you're
about
gonna
it,
get 3 crits.
no, there's going to be a lot. There's actually going to be a lot of. There's actually going to be a lot of humans, but they're all going to be like murderers and criminals. So, like, I mean, you're about to probably have to fight a human, but he's been breaking into people's homes and stealing their money and roses. So it's like, yeah. Well,
like we discovered that.
thank you all for playing. Oh yeah, I have to do an outro. Well, I would, but outros are even harder than intros. So thank you for watching, if anyone's there.
Love it.